And we are live. Welcome, everybody, to Monday Night Commands Corner live stream. Whoo, big baby. It was a day today. Man, I'm going to talk about it. It was a up, down, sideways, crazy day, sweaty day, little stressful, but we are here and the fun begins, everybody. If you are watching, drop a comment in the chat. It's absolutely free to get involved, and you might like it. You might enjoy the community. You might enjoy the camaraderie and the interactions, and we're going to be talking about 8-Bit Beard Co. and Sean and his new creations today, and the old creations, of course. But if you could, I just love to see who was out there. Drop a comment in the chat. Let's see who we have so we can get going. And man, if you could, I know this is asking for a lot, but I do genuinely appreciate it, you guys. One thing, could you hit the thumbs up, the like button on the stream? If you're on your phone, you might have to exit out, hit the X in the chat. You're still in the stream, but hit the X in the chat box and then hit the thumbs up and then come back in. That would be incredible. And then secondly, if you have somewhere or someone to share this with, it would mean a lot. Whether you post it to your Instagram story, a Facebook post, or you message a buddy. I don't need you like spam messaging. We all dislike that. But if you have a buddy where you're like, he would love this stream, or he's normally in here and I don't see him yet, send him the little reminder. Maybe the heat's got the brain going crazy out there, right? And so a thumbs up and a share. Those are the two biggest things you guys can do right now outside of being subscribed and just having a great time and enjoying yourselves tonight. So, to simply say thank you, as I always go through just deep moments of appreciation and self-reflection, I would like to toss out 5 free memberships to the stream. A membership does not require you for anything, right? I'm not someone that's up here that's like, become a member and you get this, that. It's just simply a cool thing that YouTube has offered to support creators that give content for free. And so if you are a member, thank you guys. If you've donated memberships, thank you guys. And if you're a new member that just received one, check out the channel exclusive emojis. You get your name in green. You beat the slow chat. You can have a free super chat from the member side every month. And it's just a cool thing. Never expected, never, ever something that I ask for. But shout out to you guys. Yeah, you get emoji. You get emoji. So 5 new members from this channel, my family, to you guys. You guys are amazing. And yeah, man, today was a day. Today was a day. And again, guys, drop a comment, say hello in the chat if you don't mind. We got Michael and Stan and we got Chris, we got Crash Gem, we got Kenny, we got Andrew, Aaron, Ralph, we got Karen, John, Oblivion, Shadow, Purple Rain, Abe. Man, there's a ton out there. Kyle, Mark, Dylan, Tommy, Wiley, Mad Jack, Ortiz, Gavin, Joe, Small Batch, JB, Baboon, Matt. I mean, I can't even keep up. Lion's Mane, everybody out there, man. Thank you, guys. We got Jordy in the house. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. And welcome on in, everybody. Again, drop a comment as you come in. We want to see who's in here. We want to hang out. We got Eric in the house. He's new. We need to show him how many awesome people are in here. Eric, we're going to have a little segment later to specially welcome you. But if you don't mind, keep talking, guys. Welcome anybody that's new. Say hello to those that you know, and maybe drop a question for people that you want to learn more about. But yeah, today was the day. We got back last night. Maddox had a soccer tournament in Chicago, and you guys know Chicago traffic, right? And so we got back last night. We walked in the door right at 11 p.m. Like our ETA from Chicago was 11 p.m. And then this morning, for the first time ever, all 3 kids were doing a full day summer camp, all 5 days this week. And so it's like one of those outdoor camps, one of your classic like YMCA camps. And they were going to go in, it's water week, and it's going to be 96 or 97 tomorrow. Like not feels like, just straight up natural 96, 97. So thank goodness for water. But they did all this stuff, you know, they did the water test. They played water tag with sponges. They had lunch there. They went on walks in the trails and all that. But we had to, hey, what's going on, Mr. Bullfrog? We got one of the most epic beards in the world checking in right here. I know many of you know him and his beautiful family. What's going on, guys? Jeremiah in the house. But yeah, so it was really, really cool for them to experience that. Drop in the comments, guys, did you ever get to go to any kind of summer camp as a kid? The only time I was able to was with school. We did like a school field trip. It must have been 5th grade was like the big field trip for it. And it was like truly one of the best core memories of my life. I remember playing capture the flag with the whole, what's up, Donald? With the entire like camp. And it was special. My parents never were able to send me to the camp like in the summer or with the family, unfortunately. But when I went with school, it was like the best ever experience. And so this week, they are at the camp all week. And hey, Busy Bee. Thank you. She said, had a crappy day, so I'm going to try and improve my mood with some good vibes and positivity. Thank you, Kay. I'm talking about my day. My day was pretty wild as well. And so maybe you can understand with me and grow. I promise you, we will pick your mood up in this show. I got you, girl. I promise. Okay. And so, yeah, that was the only camp I ever did was with school. And so I always wanted to, hey, man, thank you, Andrew. He said, Dan and Sean ordering you handsome stallions. Awesome, man. We're going to talk all about it. I appreciate you, Andrew. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Andrew. I actually passed through Michigan City on the way to, or right near Michigan City on the way to Chicago. So, yeah, yep, you get it. Yeah, or that's the area you're going to be in. But, okay, summer camp. Day camp. They're not staying the night, but they're there for 8 hours, legit 8 hours. And so we got home at 11 last night. Whirlwind, right? We had not planned ahead and gotten the kids' stuff ready for camp, but we also had to get the kids in. And Maddox came right from a soccer game, actually 2 in the crazy heat yesterday, literally 2 full games, hour-long games. He didn't sub out. And so he was in the entire time. We drove straight back. So he had to shower at 11 o'clock. And again, he's 11 years old. So that's pretty late. He had to shower. We needed to get Violet and Jackson to bed. We also had to get all of our stuff unpacked. Sam and I are not people that are going to go to sleep with like dirty clothes that are stacked up from the suitcase and all of our stuff. We have to get the car unpacked. We have to put things away for our brains to even work. And so we get in. We're in a mad dash, like scrambling to get the kids to bed, to get Maddox showered, to get the stuff put away, to get stuff out for camp the next day. All while, like, we were out in this soccer tournament in extreme heat in Chicago all weekend, while in a hotel for 2 nights with a family of 5. Any of you families that have a couple of numbers to you, love the family time. Absolutely love it. But staying in a hotel for 3 days and 2 nights and managing soccer tournaments and food, but also organizing the events of the soccer team and all that, it's heavy, man. It can be a lot. So then we drive home, get home at 11 p.m. last night. What's up, James? Get home at 11 p.m. last night, do all the stuff to get them ready for bed. We have to turn around right away early this morning. I may have gotten 4 hours of sleep, which is normal for me, but just to give you guys context there, I'm not bragging. Get sleep. It's good for your recovery. It's good for your brain. Just speaking my truth here. Get them off to camp. Whoo, okay. Sam and I go to the gym. We grab lunch, get home, and I get ready. And I get the basement set up. I'm filming. And in the middle of filming, the lights go out, power goes out, and then we have a brownout. Now, if you're not familiar with a brownout, it's when, I don't know what the percentage would be. To me, it was like 25% of our power worked. Like if you went in the bathroom where we had, I got a little color on my nose, Leo. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It'll be tan by tomorrow. But you go in the bathroom where we have 4 light bulbs, one of them would work. And it was like the AC didn't work, all this other stuff didn't work. And many of you know, right? Many of you know where when it's a brownout, you want to turn everything off because you can really harm things that have like blowers or your fridge and your AC unit. Yeah, and if you guys don't know about a brownout, please Please no. Yep, please. Sarah said a brownout when the sewer's back up. Oh my gosh. Well played, Sarah. Well played. But yeah, if there's a brownout, it can entirely can mess up the whole appliances and different things. Yes, it's very bad for sensitive electronics. So if you have a brownout, meaning you get a flicker and you get a little bit of power, go rush to your breaker and turn off all of the switches. That's very important. What's up, Jacob? Good to see you, man. Isn't a brownout when the power goes out and it scares the poop out of you? Well played. Yeah. Can that happen anywhere or certain areas that are more prone? I believe it can happen anywhere. I am by no means an electrician or an expert, you guys. I just talk to people that know what they're talking about. Oh, it's Dave and Kay's anniversary today. Hey, happy anniversary, guys. And so, yeah, happy anniversary. So, brownout is reduced power, isn't it? Yes, but it's usually caused by something. It's not planned. It's not purposeful. It's something is giving you reduced power. And so, had a brownout, ran to the breaker, turned everything off. I'm literally in the middle of filming. And so, we shut it all off. About 5-10 minutes goes by, and about 5-10 minutes goes by and everything goes out completely for everybody. So now my town is out of power. The entire state of Michigan, right here. We had one blip in the state of Michigan where we had like 40,000 people affected. My town. That's it. My town. And so we're out of power. And guys, it was in the 90s and hot today. Yep. Hot. So yes. A UPS is something that can flatten the energy spikes and brownouts, not just a surge protector. Yep. Yeah, stay hydrated, guys, no doubt. And yeah, if you guys I know it's a funny name with the brownout and everything, but if it happens to you, go turn off your breaker. For real, go turn off your breaker. It might save an appliance for you. Just something to consider. And so I'm like trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, and shout out to my mother-in-law, Gigi. I had to reach out to her, and I'm like, hey, I hope it all comes back. But if it doesn't, would I be able to? And she threw out like an invite. Hey, if the power's out, you guys can come over here. And I was like, will I be able to live stream from your place? Because as you guys know, I don't miss. I'm not the guy that's like, oh, the power's out. No stream tonight. Sorry. Catch you next week. That's not me. I would have streamed from my truck. I would have went somewhere else. Actually, my buddy Dustin, shout out to Dustin. He's a contractor that works on our house, but also just a genuine friend. He came over, helped me out. He also offered me his house to live stream from. Like, come on, man. Get you some friends like that in life, you guys, and you're all set. You're all set. Absolutely all set. And so, yeah, what's up, Andrew? What's up, Jason? What's up, Jeff? And shout out to my mother-in-law, Gigi. And so Sam and I are trying to figure everything out. I end up going upstairs because I had some work to do that I really needed to get done. And with my phone, I did a personal hotspot to my computer as long as I didn't need a charger, right? As long as I could go off of, if I could go off of batteries. And I got all my stuff done on the computer. By the time I was done with that, it was time to go pick the kids up. We still have not done anything with the house. We had a crock pot. We did 2 full pounds of chicken. I don't know if that's 2 full things of chicken breast. And we put it in a crock pot. Sam had it all ready to roll. That was done. Can't use that anymore. So we had to toss that, lost that money. Then we had to go out to dinner and had to pick up the kids from camp. They were in the heat, 90, 95 degrees in the heat outside for 8 hours today. And so they're just, a little bit ornery, a little bit exhausted. We go get food because we can't even open the fridge at our house. We come back, and I now am starting to get worried about the fridge. I'm starting to get worried about the sump. I'm starting to get worried about a couple of other things. And so I'm like, all right, I need to figure out my generator system. Man, and just, I appreciate you guys riding through me with this journey. I just got to get you guys to understand the day here. Our house has a hookup to reverse feed right into the panel, into the breaker. However, we've never used it. My generator had not worked last year, but I worked really hard on it and replaced a couple of things, fixed a couple of things, and I got it running, but I had not ran it in probably 6 months. I try to go every 6 months, and I was about at that 6-month mark. So I'm like, oh man, is this even going to run? Got it running, plugged it in, nothing. It doesn't have the proper panel that's set up. It doesn't have we don't have, I think most of you probably have 2 panels at your house. Yep, 2 panels that, I've looked into some of those, Jeff. 2 panels at your house. We only have 1. There's not one in the garage. There's not one somewhere else. And I did hear that I do know that Ford has some of the generators built in. That's pretty cool. I don't have a Ford myself. And so I hook it in the house. It's not working. Finally figure out where it's being wired into the breaker. Actually took the cover off, and my buddy Dustin, he's like, okay, it's going in here. It's a 30 amp. It can go here. You can't run your AC and stuff, but let's flip this on. Bang, we got it. You guys, I'm not exaggerating. I'm going to tell you exact times. I text my dad just to give him an update. And I at 7:25 and said, got it. So the generator worked. All right. Got it. Generator worked. My neighbor texted me at 7:27. I text my dad at 7:25 and said, got the generator. Woo, let's go. I turned on the fridge. I turned on the sump. My neighbor texted me at 7:27 and said, power's back. Like, I cannot make this up. Today, 7:27, power's back. Let me show you my message with my dad here. Okay. And I texted him. I think this should work if I pull it over. I texted him at 7:25 and said, ours was top left, got it. And then texted him back, power's on. So 7:25 said ours was top left, talking about the panel, got it. 2 minutes later, it came back on. I'm literally dying laughing right now because you called. I knew. Everybody knows that's how the world works, right? If you're in rain and you're like, oh, I don't want to walk back to the car to get my umbrella. And you're like, the second I do that, if I walk a mile to my car, it's going to stop raining. And then it always stops raining. But yes. At least I know how the generator works. I know how to hook it up now. I got that. Boom. Done. Easy. In 1,000,000%. If I wouldn't have gotten the generator on, the power would still be off. Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will. You have to have that extra step for the universe to be like, all right, here, you put the work in, here you go. 2 minutes later. Oh my gosh. Have you ever cleaned the carb? I did it. So when I talked about it didn't work like 6 months ago, I did everything. I did a deep clean. I did the carburetor. I blew the line. I did everything. Changed the oil. That bad boy's running nicely now. But man, that was absolutely crazy. Now the AC plays catch up, right? Right, Jake? Dude, come on now with it being so hot out here. Auto start and automatic transfer switch for generator. Yeah, I mean, Rec Tech obviously would be the way to go, right? The automatic whole home generator. I would love that. I just have a portable one. So crazy. So dang crazy. So yeah, we're ready for tomorrow. The more I know more now. I feel good about the situation, and it's just so crazy. Yep, just so crazy. Generator ignites the master reset for their mainframe. Right. Everybody knows once you get the generator going, it's going to bring the energy back. So yeah, if you get a soft start for your AC, you'll probably be able to run it with the generator you have. Okay. Good to know, man. I appreciate it, Robert. Hey, Aaron. First stream in a month. Excited to be back. Missed your streams. Hey, man, absolutely. I've been in the NICU with my daughter. She was born on the 16th of June, and we'll be there for another 2 to 5 months. Well, number one, congratulations on the birth of your daughter, if you guys don't mind. Number two, sounds like a tough journey, but I would imagine she's at the right place and with the right hands and is doing well. I feel for you, man. If you ever need a buddy to talk to, you need anything, reach out to me, man. I promise you I got you. It's like my buddy Dustin today. I messaged him and I said, man, thank you, because he offered to come over. He offered for me to live stream from his house. He that's what he does for a career, and he would never in a million years take money for that kind of situation. And I told him immediately, first thing I said in message back, I said, dude, if you need anything, let me know. You need some marketing help for your business. You need some website work. You need some grooming products. You let me know. I got you, buddy. And I said word for word to him, I said, I don't ever want to be a one-way street. I never, ever want to be the person that's taking, expecting. I've got to be able to give that value back. And so I know what it's like to have good people in your corner. Aaron and everybody else out there, I'm in your corner, man. I also know what it's like to be taken advantage of. I also know what it's like to have things expected of you and not appreciated of you. And that's a crappy feeling. And I abundantly go the other way. And, oh my gosh, astronomically never want to be that friend that is the mooching side. I never want to be that friend that is even taking more than he's giving. I always want to give more. And so, yeah, there's 100% something that means a lot. I met every neighbor on my block after 3 weeks. Oh, 3 weeks. Woo! Whoa. Man, that's crazy. Honestly, if anyone takes anything from Dan's stories, make sure to be prepared and have things all set up. Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, there's absolutely a good lesson there, but most people in these situations are reactive rather than proactive, and I am unbelievably glad 6 months ago I cleaned out my generator, ran it, got it going. My rule, and I don't know if this is the right one, tell me if you guys have other thoughts, but my rule is run the generator at least once every 6 months. Get that bad boy firing, get the gas going, moving it around, and you don't want it sitting in there with old gas unless you have some stable in there. So, yeah, it was crazy. Similar thing happened to me today. Thought about bringing a raincoat, didn't. Poured down flood, and was about to leave work. If I would have brought a coat, it would have stayed sunny. No doubt about that, dude. Absolutely no doubt about that. At least the neighbor didn't ask you something like, what's all the smoke coming out of your house? Yeah, right. Aaron says, thank you so much. And yes, we are very lucky to have such amazing doctors and nurses taking care of our baby girl. And that means a lot, Dan. Thank you. Hey, no, dude. Happy for you. Yep, absolutely happy for you. Ooh. Mark said he accidentally mowed over an underground bee's nest, got stung 15 times. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Shout out to good people in your corner. No doubt. And you guys know what it feels like to have good people around you. You also know what it feels like to have mooching people around you. You also know what it feels like to have drama people around you. Listen, guys. Listen to your heart. Listen to your mind. It doesn't really lie. It's pretty simple. Don't put any energy in the other ones. It's just not worth it. Absolutely not worth it, you guys. Okay. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad, JGJ, that you got the cell phone for the stream. Okay. Whenever we have a bad storm, I bring the generator to the garage with the cords on top ready to go, and we have not lost power yet. Exactly, Sean. That's the rule. You prevent the power outage because you're ready. Yep. Dan, what'd you think of the Norway-England game? Great game. Man, this World Cup is just incredible cinema. It was England's game. Jude is on an absolute warpath right now. They had too many good defenders for Haaland to really get off and do much of anything. I still can't believe the one guy, I don't even know who he is, but the one guy on Norway, when they had the 2v1 in the second half, and he didn't pass to Haaland, which is, even if it isn't Haaland, you make the pass, move the defense, and didn't make that pass. Oh, man. Pure cinema. Great time. Yep. Shut the fuel off and let it burn all the fuel out of the car before saving it. That's a good tip right there. And see, guys, these are the beauties of a community. We all have different experiences and skill sets and knowledge. I know a lot about beard care. I'm not afraid to say that with confidence. I don't know a lot about small engines. I don't know a lot about big engines. I know just enough. People like Robert clearly know far more than I do, and I'm just happy to have this community and platform for you guys to share things like this. So that's I didn't know that one. Shut the fuel off and let it burn all the fuel out of the car before saving it. Okay. All right, that's good. I like it. It won't gum up the carburetor. Nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. I prefer to use Live Beard. Yep, really good company, man. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with them at all. I love how these conversations are so random, but still fun and respectful. That's what it's all about, man. I know some people need to watch this channel more and learn learn how to have fun and respectful conversations. Absolutely no doubt about it. Do you know that it's good to do a sediment flush on your water heater once a year? I cannot stress that enough. Again, another situation I had to learn by reacting rather than being proactive. Sam started noticing our hot water wasn't lasting as long. And then one day it was like way less on the hot water. And then one day we didn't have any hot water. I looked into it, used AI, said, hey, this is going on. So I went down there, had the water lines. I felt one of them and it was hot. And then the other one was cold. I'm like, so I'm getting hot water. There's nothing wrong with the water that's coming, or I'm getting some ability for this water. And then what it was is there was a bunch of sediment at the bottom. So what you do is you have this little valve that you can plug an empty hose in, turn the valve on, drain it into your sump pump, turn the flush valve on the inside, kind of spray it around a couple of times, let it fill up. I filled it up twice, emptied it twice, and you get some color back coming out of there. You get like this brown water, you get some flakes coming out of there. Ever since then, good to go. Good to go. And so that was awesome. Yep, it was awesome. He actually outright said he wanted to score himself, could not believe it. Yeah, that was a bad play. Yep, bad play. He had death threats. Yeah, people are passionate in the soccer world. Yep. I got a tri-fuel generator. My house has natural gas, so if the power goes out, got the plug onto the side of the house, fire up the generator. That's nice, man. I do know some people at that situation. Bayou Bill, man, he said, big fan. Keep it up. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you for saying something. That, and you can get some stinky bacteria. Yeah, yep. In well water situation. Yeah, I don't have well water, but 100%. Is that the calcium buildup in the hot water heater? I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's rust. I don't know if it's just like hard water buildup, sediment. I'm sure calcium's part of it. Yeah, for sure. But do that. Yep, calcium buildup is water heater killer. Yeah. But and guys, it's unbelievably simple. If you're like me and you're not like a tech guy, a handy guy, but you can follow instructions and you have YouTube, just look up flush water heater. I bet you your hot water improves. Yep. I bet your yeah, sounds like your water heater had a brownout. Well played, Sean. Homeowner problems. Drain the hot water heater, then the sump pump goes out as a result. No, Jeff, don't put that juju on us. No. You extend the life of your water heater in doing so? Absolutely. Yep. At the prison, we had a large industrial diesel generator. We ran the compound for an hour each week to make sure it'll run when needed. Yeah. The prison, you better be proactive. Yep. You better be proactive. Get a hose cap because those valves stink, leak all the time. I've heard that. Yep. Good note there. Never watched the World Cup until this year. Now I understand why people dislike Argentina fans. Yeah, it's a tough one. Yep. All right, so that was my day, you guys. So I was working on the generator, working on the electric panel and stuff. Sam took the kids to Dairy Queen, to DQ, while I was out in the sun, sweating hot. Now, it sounds like she got the better end of that deal. Maybe not. The kids are challenging. The kids are tough after a long day at camp, and they got all three of them together, and I'm usually more of the disciplinarian, so it can be hard on her as well. So she took them to DQ. She got home. The power came on literally within like a minute or two of her getting home. Whoo! Had to shower all three kids. Vi needs help with showering, so I helped her out. got them to bed, got them all settled, got the stream ready just in time. It was an absolute whirlwind of a day, you guys. It has not stopped. It's not going to stop till I go to bed. And then I got a bunch of stuff that I had on my to-do list today that I wasn't able to do that I got to push to my... It's going to be okay. And we're going to have fun tonight. But my goodness gracious, I know some of you can understand. And it hits, man. It really does hit, especially when you're the person that's normally like... Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Some of you get some of you get it, man. Just trim the stash. Nope, not really. Maybe I do a mustache trim probably once a week, just a little light dusting off the lip. Nothing too crazy though. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. Okay. If your hot water stinks, you can do the different. Yeah, the rods. I have those. I know those well from my travel trailer. Yep, 100%. DQ, the oil-based ice cream? Yeah. And it wasn't even that. It was what? What was it? It was majority oil. Yes. But you are here winning. Facts, man. No complaints, just sharing. Yep, no complaints, just sharing. Got to be drained from being roasted in the heat. And it was tough, dude. Doing the generator work, I was just out in the pure sun. Oh, man. Yeah. Yep. And the kids were drained too. Yep, 100%. YouTube creators have problems just like the rest of us. Yeah, dude, abso-freaking-lutely. I have some unique ones, too, that people don't understand. Most people don't realize, like, I don't ever stick my foot in stuff, but then not going there. We're going to focus on the positive. We're going to focus on the fun, you guys, but yes. Yes. Oh, it looked shorter in the Facebook group. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Optical illusion, probably. Yeah. Dan, when are you coming out with your own beard products so you can buy some? I will not. My products will not be sold. I do not have interest in making my own beard product company. I don't have interest in selling my own beard products. What I do love doing is helping these companies make incredible products and make them even better. What I do love doing is help get the word out about these amazing owners and companies and products and services. What I do love is collaborating, giving a concept, an idea, giving feedback to these amazing creators and letting them do their magic. I've said it a bunch of times, but I've carved out, what's up, Eric? I've carved out a pretty unique lane for myself in this industry that I sincerely don't believe anybody will ever be able to duplicate because of my timing, because of my ferocious consistency, because of my background of teaching and a master's degree in administration, a master's degree in curriculum development. I feel like I had a bunch of different things that all came together and allowed me to make this unique path for myself. That's where I'm going to live. That's where I'm going to put all of my energy. And guess what? It takes every ounce of every day with a very little amount of sleep to do everything that I want to within this. And I still don't have enough hours. So likely never, Aaron. I don't want to say never, but I have no interest in making my own company or products or anything like that. Absolutely no interest. Dan is a wise man. People can Corey's saying that in a playful way. People can be sarcastic about it. People can be jealous about the approach, all those different things. Anybody could have started a channel when I did. Anybody could have started live streams when I did. Anybody could have done anything I did. I was the one that did it though. And so again, I'm very, very proud of that. So yeah, I'm still bitter I missed out on the 8-bit hat. Yeah, I love this hat. Yep. Dan has an insane amount of influence in a lot of products in the beard product market. Yeah, for sure. Do you still have products you help develop that are in the right age? Yeah, and a lot of people don't even realize I've been the only consultant for very large beard product companies that are in most stores in the country. Usually they're private label, so they're different names and brands, and that's oftentimes for those like really loud owners that are very vocal against me for whatever reason. They don't realize the like layers to my experience, the layers to what I do, and they'll say things like, "No, he's a know-it-all and not anybody." Sure, whatever you want to say. All I'm saying is I have a really vast diversity of experiences, and it's allowed me to be here, which I love. Yep, absolutely. All right. Okay. Sidekick Sam versus Plumbing. Plumbing wins by TKO. There you go. There you go. All right. Hey, thank you, George. Thank you. Collaboration products are TanZy bearded products when Dan does a collab with a beard company. Yep. And I do. I have many of those ones. Yep. Absolutely. It's just a different type of hard work. I would never want to do what Dan was doing. Yeah. And I will say that too. I genuinely don't think that there's many people on this planet that could do what I do at the pace that I do, at the intensity that I do, at the skill that I do, and just like ferociously committed to a standard I've set for myself. I don't think many people could do it like I do. Now, literally, many of you do stuff that I could never. I would never want to. I don't have the mind. I don't have the skill set. I don't have the physical abilities, the mental abilities. Many of you have those things, and it's like unbelievable. Yes, bang, let's go. But it's the same on my side. I don't think there's many humans wired like me, and I love that. Absolutely love that. And not to mention your ability to change if evidence proves something different, wrong, not being stuck in your ways, so to say. Yeah, man, check out my rant today. Got to love me, people that are stuck in their ways. I still love your honesty. You started all this to impress Sam. It's a fact, man. Yep. Dan is still the same person he was in the beginning. Yep, that's me. Daniel Command, government name. If you started your own products, I would think that would ethically you would not be able to recommend other products. Yeah, I mean, there are people that do it, right? There's company owners that also review products. He comes in here from time to time, and I just recently did a review. But BHT, I know Chad started as a reviewer, started his own product company, but also does reviews and gives recommendations. To each their own, right? So it absolutely can be done, but it does seem like it would be a tougher route. Yeah, no doubt. What about Invigoration with Artius, man? Yep, that's a collab of mine. Yep, absolutely. 100%. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Dan, you remind me a lot of me. Go, 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 go. Get it done. Yeah. Yep. Facts. Yeah, absolutely. Andrew said nothing special about him, but he's wickedly handsome. Yeah, wickedly handsome. And then off topic, any recommendation for getting beard oil stains out of t-shirts? No, I don't know if Holly's in here right now from Whiskey and Hardtack / Beard Octane, but she's always given some good advice. I know, no, I would just look up how to get oil stains out of clothes. This is going to sound crazy. Yeah, this is going to sound crazy, but I've never actually had oil stains on my clothes. Even with my beard this big, even with as much product as I test and use, I've never had that. I don't, almost always the issue is using too much. And so just something to understand there. It's just almost always. Yep. Okay. Dish soap is good for getting oil stains out of clothes. Okay. OxyClean. I use a strong soap, like really strong bar soap and baking soda. I was going to say baking soda, but I didn't want to speak out of pocket. I think that's what many people recommend is baking soda. Like baking soda and then dish soap over the top. But I don't know. That, again, I don't do the laundry in this family. I don't know much about that stuff, you guys. So, yeah. OxyClean Sticks works well for oil. Okay. All right. Shout it out. Okay, shout. Yeah. I think I put my shirt on too soon after applying oil because this is the first time it's happened. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. And if you have a Costco membership, get the sugar cane plus something lime juice. Tastes like snack tea time in India. Okay, interesting. All right. Shout OxyClean first. White vinegar. All right. Scrub the stain with some dish soap. Leave it for a bit, then wash. Sometimes you have to do it more than once, but it's always worked for me. Okay. There you go. Dawn dish soap. Rub the spot before the wash. Okay. All right. Good feedback in the chat, guys. Love this community. Love this community. Awesome. All right. And Eric says, thanks, everyone. Really appreciate the advice. Let's go. Woo! baby. So, yep, that was the day today. It was a crazy one. Tomorrow, got my live streams, 12 o'clock Eastern on the Johnny Ray YouTube channel, 2 p.m. Eastern on the Congruity 360 channel. If you ever need a link, message me. I got you covered. And then a whole bunch of work outside of that, getting things done, doing my thing. Come on now. Come on now. But first, we got to get it loaded here. But first, let's go ahead and hop into our show. While we're going to get this one going, I have a very specific question, everyone. Very specific question here. Listen carefully. Rate your day 1 to 10 on the crazy scale. Not saying good, not saying bad. How crazy was your day today? 1 to 10. 10 being the craziest day of your life. You're going to tell this story forever. 1 being it was the most normal cookie cutter day that you could ever imagine. I would say mine was a good 8. With everything I described, I would say it's a good 8. I don't think it would be fair to go to a 9 or 10, especially with all the possible worldly problems out there. I'm going to go with an 8 for me on the craziness of my day. Yeah, I'm going to go with an 8. And if you guys can, get involved in the chat. Drop a comment. It won't hurt you, I promise. You might like it. But yeah, I'm going to go with 8. I'm going to go with 8 on the crazy scale. Okay? And let me sorry. Let me hear what you guys have for your day. And crazy doesn't mean bad. Crazy doesn't mean good. It can be anything. It is entirely up to you. Today specifically, yep. How crazy was your day? 10 being the craziest day of your life. Okay. Ooh, I bet, Miles, I understand. And cheers, by the way, guys. Mid-July. I feel like we're like halfway through summer break, summer vacation for the kids already. Goodness. Guys, we got to slow this thing down a little bit. Before we get into Florida Man Monday. I said it on the opening, but we got about twice as many people in here right now. Hey, Emma, could you guys simply, this is it, check to see if you hit the thumbs up. Absolutely abundantly appreciated. And then secondly, do you have someone or somewhere you can share this with? Do you have a friend that normally is in the stream and you don't see them? Send them a message. Remind them. Send them a link. Do you have a friend that's never been in here, but you really think it would benefit their beard or their mental health? Send them a message. Do you have a Facebook page you can post this on? Always appreciated. Do you have an Instagram story you can post this on? Do you have an Instagram where you could go and reshare my posts that I have? Any way to get the word out to the people, abundantly appreciated, you guys. I really am proud of this stream, this community, this consistency. And the more people we have, the more fun that we have. So, yeah. Hey, and 8-Bit said, do you have a teen that's struggling with acne? Send this to them. What? What does that have to do with this stream? What does that have to do with this stream? We're going to talk about a teen product, a teenager product. And so, yeah, how do we make this into an Instagram story? Ooh, so you could either take a picture of your screen on the story, or you can do something pretty simple here that I shall show you. So let me bring this in here, guys. All right, so this is my page. Go check out my Instagram if you have not. Let's go ahead and go to my post here. What you can do, guys, is you see these little dueling arrows where it's got the 3 next to it. That's the reshare. Donald, we got you covered for adult acne too. That's the reshare. That'll get that out. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to Donald, who already did that. And then the other one, the one that's like the paper airplane looking guy, it's got a 4 next to it. You click that guy, boom, and then you go to add to story, and then it's on your story. So go to my post there, okay? Go to my post, hit that little thing right there that's got the 4. and then it'll go to your story. Easy peasy. If you want to add a link, you can do that natively within Instagram. So that's always cool. And again, it's just appreciated. Nothing that you guys have to do, nothing that I expect you to do, but man, I do appreciate it. Dan, you ever thought about doing IG and YouTube help videos? No. Just because my bandwidth for making content doesn't allow for a lot of wiggle room right now. My plates are super full, but it's not a bad thought. It's not a bad idea showing those little things that could make a difference. That is kind of crazy you say that, Kenny, because I had recently thought about doing a quick little reel to show how to hype a video on YouTube. But I just, tough right here. Yep. Dan, how many views do you need to be able to do live streams? I'm not sure. I'm not sure on the details anymore, Emma. I know it doesn't have to do with views, but I believe you can live stream on YouTube right away as long you have to click live stream. You have to click something to be able to get it, because I just did this with Congruity's YouTube channel because I had to get it going. And it takes 24 hours to be able to verify it. Okay, it's 50 subs. There we go. Hey, thank you, Joe. Thank you. Aren't your YouTube videos quite off? Yes, but you knew what he was saying, Brian. You knew what he was saying. And yeah, I did do an extra video last week that messed up the hypes. That's on me. I freely will admit that. Freely will admit that one. All right, guys, July 13th. July 13th. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in Florida. The crazy, wonderful, hot, humid wildlife, wild weather, wild transplants from all over the world, melting pot of the country, the cornucopia of culture, the panhandle of crazies. Oh, here we go. The panhandle of pandemonium. Ooh, the bottom of the map, bringing us Florida Man Monday. FMM, FMM, Florida Man Monday, Florida Man Monday. Has there ever been a Florida man female? Many of them. Yep, and I call it Florida Woman Monday. Yeah, we've done that several times. No doubt. All right, let's go ahead and see Panhandle. Yes, the Panhandle of Pandemonium. Let's go ahead and see what is going on in Florida. Florida man arrested after fighting deputies who are pulling him from an alligator-infested canal. A Florida man was arrested after allegedly fighting deputies who were trying to pull him from a snake and alligator-infested waters. Now, you might ask yourself, how did this guy get into this canal that had alligators and snakes? And one of the reports said one of the reports said that he actually had a snake around him when the deputies first saw him. He was running from the police to get out of an arrest and jumps into this canal where there are gators and snakes visible. That's how badly he wanted to get away from. And so I want to make that clear. He was not just hanging out with the swamp puppies. He was not just taking a dip in the water. Nothing like that at all. He was running from the police who were trying to arrest him, and he jumped into the water, and they had to go try to get him out / save his life. And the guy ended up fighting him. And so here was a quote from the article. These deputies went into the water to rescue this guy. He responded by fighting them. I commend our deputies for their willingness to get in a canal that usually has snakes and gators and pull this guy to safety before he drowned. Woo! Oh, wow. Yeah. Matt Jack said, you could see on the body cam as a gator was rushing towards him. Brenton's right. You cannot make this stuff up. Dang, Brian, who does live in Florida, said, I know someone who did exactly this. No kidding. Yeah, this guy is a Grand Theft Auto champ. Mm-hmm. Yep, Grand Theft Auto champ. And but Brian said the person he knows didn't end up fighting the police. He was just trying to elude them and literally jumped into one of the mini canals here where the gators dwell. That's just crazy work. And Jeff, who is in law enforcement, says, once he's in the water, I'm issuing a warrant for his arrest. Code 4. Code 4. Yeah, that's Florida. If we saw this headline, we could narrow this down to what state it occurred in real quickly. real quickly. So, yep, that's right. Police could, just take bets on which one gets them. And as Mad Jack said, they do have body cam footage of this, and there was a gator rushing at him, and a snake at one point was touching him or right near him. Cheers. Dumb ways to die. So true. So dang true. So, shout out to Florida for doing Florida things. We will never run out of Florida man content. Vado! What up, homie? And this, again, guys, is within the week, right? This is within the week. It's not like I'm pulling stories from 7 years ago and pulling these, like, ancient, like, legendary stories. It's every single week. Every single week. Come on now. Yeah, water moccasins. Woo-wee. Them poisonous. Man, no thank you. No thank you. We were told, I'm sure Channing's the same way. We were told my whole life growing up on the east or the west side of Michigan, we were told, watch out for the water moccasins. Watch out. We didn't have them in our area. That wasn't a real thing. All right, let's see what is going on tonight with 8-Bit Beard Co. When will you pick another state? I randomly throw them in sometimes, but Florida man is just too fun. It's my thing. I enjoy it. Unless I have a reason for myself, it's going to be Florida man. Yep, it's going to be Florida man. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. I'm going to break down all the info, and no, I have a video coming in just under 2 weeks about some of these products as well. So yes. All right, so keep that in mind. I will have a video, but we got a special deal. The launch is tonight. Come on now. Sean and Erica, the owners of 8-Bit Beard Co. They're out of Columbus, Ohio. I have actually hung out with both of them before. I've hung out with them together. I've hung out with Sean without Erica. And then the last 2 times I have seen them, it's just been Erica. I haven't even seen Sean the last 2 interactions. And to full disclosure, they were at Columbus Crew soccer games, and I was able to see Erica when she was there. Sean was off with a different side of the family, and when you have kids, you got to divide and conquer, right? You got to make sure you can make everybody happy. And so, yeah, I've seen Erica twice in a row now and haven't seen Sean. Did you hear about the 900 venomous snakes that escaped in China due to the floods? Nope, no thank you. Nope, no thank you. So, yes. What's up, Roger? They're out of Columbus, Ohio. Incredible humans, incredible company, incredible story. And in the quickest, most like precise way, if you guys are not familiar with why they are called 8-Bit Beard Co., it is because, and he said, yes, let's clarify why you have seen my wife so much. Yeah, right, I know. At a soccer game, the family split, nothing to the... Sean's like, Dan, get to it. Please explain. This is sounding wrong. No, they got me. Here. But if you don't know why they have the name 8-Bit Beard Co., tragically, this company had lost... Sean and Erica had lost their son. Now, unbelievably positive, they do a special oil for their son. They do charity for their son, and they greatly honor their son. It's not something they're trying to move beyond and get over and forget about. It lives with this company. It's a massive part of the thread of this company, and it's called 8-Bit Beard Co. because Sean wanted to get back to nostalgia, wanted to get back to what was a bond of their family, wanted to get back to like really what made them think of their son and the best times together. And it was playing video games. It was the old school 8-bit kind of games, to the point where they live stream playing games each week as a family. Like, it's something that is really, really special, and something Sean adamantly protects, right? If you're a business owner, live streaming video games with your kids is not in the blueprint to scale your business. It is not in the blueprint to make the most amount of profit possible. But Sean is dedicated and committed to staying true to why he has this company and why he goes about his business in the way that he does. And it is with the most respect and the most honor you could possibly imagine, not only as a business owner, not only as a husband, but especially as a father as well. Proud to work with Sean, proud to be a friend of Sean, and really happy to be able to get this word out. Man, he is he's an incredible human, and there really is a deep, special meaning why it's the 8-Bit Beard Co. So I just wanted to make sure I put that out there. I know many of you know that story and you know the reason behind it, but oftentimes there are people that do not know that story, and I think it's something that's worth being said. It's not just, oh, it's a video game theme. Everybody likes video games. It is something that's special, and yeah, Frankie said, I enjoy watching the video game streams. Me too. It's chill, it's fun, it's family vibes, absolutely. And they're a soccer family, which I love. All right, so tonight, and this will go, I believe, until Sean, when does this end? I believe till Tuesday night. That's almost always what we do. And I think that's what I have down and pinned. So Sean will correct me if I'm wrong, but this deal will go until the end of the night tomorrow, Tuesday. And that is code TanZy10 is boosted to 20% off. And if you spend $50, you get a free full-sized, brand new, exclusive Freedom Oil, which we will explain and I'll talk all about. Okay. And he said, for sure, through Tuesday for all my peeps here. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. And did one of his sons, Connor, commit to? He did. Yep. So one of his sons did commit to play soccer in college. Absolutely. The college really wanted him. They said that he was like the first pick for them. And yeah, it seems like a match made perfectly. Perfectly. And Aaron said, I'm so glad you told their story. I had no idea. I'm so sorry about your son. Love 8-Bit and we'll support even more. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And Nate says, Sean, as a family man, is easily one of his most admirable traits. Facts. Yep, facts. And Corey says, Sean is honestly one of, if not the most inspiring people I've ever met. He does so much for his family. Yep, absolutely. All right. So that's the deal that we have until tomorrow night. So you guys have 26 hours left on that deal. Code TanZy10 is boosted to 20%. And if you spend $50, you get the free Freedom Oil. I promise we're going to go over it. I got you. And then tonight, we have 4/5 new products that have launched. Come on now. And we're going to take a look at all of them. I believe this is the first in the beard product industry niche where there is a teenager-focused product. I can't think of anything else that's aiming at specifically teenager acne, but this does it. It is the TanZy face serum. There also, what's up, Clint? There also is the adult TanZy face serum. There is the TanZy beard oil, the TanZy tallow balm and cream. And what if we're going at heart? What if we are going? I missed that reference. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then also we're going to take a field trip and go over this. But the next slide is the Freedom Oil Scent Profile. Let me show you guys first the sticker here. And I do have stickers. All right. Oh, yeah. I got you, Andrew. Yeah. Here is the Freedom Oil that we're going to take a look at. Look at that sticker. Super cool. Super cool. But let's hear about the oil here. And it's all live on the website, you guys. Live on the website right now. And this is, again, the 250th anniversary of America Freedom Oil. And it celebrates the spirit of independence, resilience, craftsmanship that has defined generations. Here are the scent notes for this profile. The first thing you get is rich plum. It's like this wonderful fruity scent that's not too tart, but not too sweet. It's not bitter. It's just a very rich, beautiful fruit is what I get out of that. And then the heart notes, which it would be black tea, gives you a little bit of earthiness in there, a little bit of freshness in there. And then the base notes, that would be oud. It does have a cologne base, a man base, and it is bold, refined, and timeless. If you spend $50, and I'll let Sean clarify here. He sent me a voice memo earlier explaining, but I want to make sure I get this right. Dylan, great question. I have not worn Tude Town in a long time, so I'll let Sean comment on that one. I mainly wear the essential oil line from this company, guys. Pinky is an insane rotation for me. I have been out for a bit. I know I say that every stream, but I have been out. Sean, I'm out of Pinky. It's incredible. But this is a wonderful cologne scent. Wonderful cologne scent. It's a fruit, natural cologne. It is really, 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 really good, you guys. All right. Look at that bad boy right there. That's a super cool bottle, too. And Sean says, different than Tude Town, but same family. Tude Town is more sweet blackberry. This is less sweet. Yeah. You have to talk about this one in the earthiness of it. And then the plum is not sweet. It's not tart. It's just like a rich fruit smell. A rich fruit smell. If you're a cologne lover like Andrew, you are going to love this one. Absolutely love this one. It is oudy. You absolutely get that oud scent coming through. Different oud than, oh, that's in Tude Town. Nice. If you are an oud fan, this is an oud-like scent. But that black tea gives like a dry earthiness to it. It's real nice. Real nice. So again, guys, that is $50 if you spend using the code TanZy10, which is boosted to 20% off. All right. Plum is an underrated scent. Yeah, Wiley, I was trying to think. I don't know many scent profiles that I've ever had that had plum in it. I think you got a really nice point there. Yeah, absolutely. So, yep, absolutely. Hey, nice. And Pud said, Sean rarely misses on mine and Andrew's beloved cologne scents. Yep, if you're a cologne guy like those two gentlemen right there, yep. Glad I picked it up. Dan knows my heart. Absolutely, man. Yep. And Sean said, this may come back next year in the main line if people love it, to replace Tude Town, possibly called Player One, with new artwork, and would make it a main line. Okay, so if you guys get this, and again, for free, you'll be able to give him feedback, and then he'll take it and do what he wants with it. So, yeah, yep. No. And hey, man, and I know Oblivion's saying this with like a smile and stuff. That's my guy right there. Do not feel pressure, you guys. These are options. This is an incredible company. It's an insane deal. Fantastic products. Great products are going to come and go. More options will come in the future. This company is going to continue to crush it. All of these TanZy line products are going to stay and be available. But Dan, you just said that this one is limited. If it is good enough, it will come back. So for real, if it's not a good time to buy, don't buy. If it's not within your budget, do not spend it on something you don't need, right? Let's take a look at the need versus want. Sean doesn't want you to buy when you should not. I, as the affiliate, don't want you to buy when you should not. That's not good for anybody. We want you making smart decisions. We want you being here for the long run. People that overextend themselves and they buy when they should not, they fizzle out and go away quickly. They do not stay in the community. They burn out. They get sick of this stuff. be smart. Please do not feel like it's a pressure. Please do not feel like it's an advertisement that's like trying to get in the hook and being like, buy now, hurry. It's not. I love highlighting great new products. I love showcasing options for you guys, but don't take it as this is something you need to support, you need to buy, you need to do. Understand, want versus need. This is a want. If you can fulfill that want and you have that expendable income, let's go, baby. Treat yourself. As I always say, this is one of the more cheaper man habits that are out there. It's not golf. It's not motorcycles. It's not bourbon. It's not cigars. But it's still money. And everybody has a different financial situation. So I'm glad you said that, Oblivion. Please do not anybody put themselves in a bad spot. Yep. Please do not. A restock will happen at some point. And Sean says, do not feel pressured. Like Dan said, I was going to make more spending tiers, but I really don't want people's... Hey, he messaged me this, by the way. He said, I was going to go more aggressive with the tiers, but I don't want people feeling pressure to spend more. And so there's one tier at $50. And I don't mind other tiers either, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Options are good. If we can be real, right? Real quick. Anybody purchasing a product tonight is an adult. We might have a younger human in here like Emma, which is a family member, of course. She's not trying to buy beard products. It's not them. We are all adults here. Adults make adult decisions. Absolutely nothing wrong with deals and options. Love all those things. Just make the smart decision for yourself. Yep. Smart decision for yourself. And Sodium said, Sean doesn't do new scents often, but when he does, it's something special. Yep, absolutely. All right. Don't worry. Don't worry, family. I got a mini store in my house. Just hit me up. I always pay it forward. There you go. There you go. So, yep. Right now, I don't have room on 3 shelves of beard products I have. And again, everybody's different, man. Some people, this is their thing. This is their collection. This is their hobby. Others, it's not. It's treated as stuff that they use on their beard, and that's it. To each their own. Yep, to each their own, you guys. Okay. Let me see. Nice. Andrew said, I treated myself all right. Sean be putting out bangers. And if you can, enjoy it. Life, it's that dichotomy, right? Life is meant to be enjoyed. You should be spending money on yourself. I'm talking to myself because I hate spending money on myself. You should be spending money on yourself. You should enjoy your day-to-day. You should enjoy variety and new things as long as it's done responsibly, right? It's like my take on alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, as you guys know. I have no problems with alcohol as long as it's done responsibly. If you drink and drive, you're scum. You're garbage. Absolutely not okay if you are at any impairment level that stops your ability to drive safely. Same kind of thing here. If you're someone that is in a financial situation where buying beard products will hurt your family, don't do it. Hang out for free. Have fun vibes. Maybe you win a giveaway. That's super cool. But don't put yourself in a bad spot. Nobody would ever want you to do that, right? Love you saying that, Dave. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to try and say it more and more and more often because you can't feel pressure. Yep, absolutely. I know sometimes I don't like how costly products can be, but these companies truly do make it worth it. Spend a little extra, and the quality is just insane. Yep, insane. And Pud said, I've been known to give away products to people. Always feel the need to reach out at times get tough if you need a fix. I love that, man. Heck yeah. That's great. Emma has all kind of beard stuff the community has sent with my orders. That's really cool. Really, really cool. I love that. All right. Awesome, guys. Okay. And Matt Jack says he has 2 hobbies. 1 is bass, guitars, and amps. 2 is beard care. Number 1 is far more expensive. Yeah, almost all man hobbies are more expensive than beard care. Almost all of them. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Got it. And Corey said, been around since almost the beginning. There's still companies I want to try that I haven't gotten around to yet. And that's okay. It's a good feeling to have a wish list. Yep. Good feeling. YOLO put me in a bad place in my 20s, constantly spending money on bottle service. Yeah. And then that's the thing too. Bottle service. What do you have to say for that? Eesh. Not even memories because you probably blacked out and you don't remember it. You probably have some bad decisions that came along with it, and you don't have anything to show for it. At least beard products, we got stuff to show for it. You know what I mean? All right, let's go ahead and take a quick trip to a field trip, you guys, to the website, and let's check out the TanZy collection. Very well done here, you guys. Oh, yeah. And I'll let Sean drop a comment. I apologize, Sean, if you already did, and I'll make sure to highlight again. But I believe to get the Freedom Oil, this oil here, you do need to have this. Using code DANCY10. And let me put up the scrolly at the bottom. Using code DANCY10 is required to get this tonight. And the Freedom Beard Oil will automatically be added to your cart at checkout when you meet the $50 minimum. All right? It automatically will be at the checkout when you meet the minimum. So, yes. And this will, this is going to be the free release using the code, and it should be ready to go. Sean, if you have anything more to say on it, please do. I'll let you handle the rest there, but it's right on the website, you guys. Yep, right on the website. Okay. Got that one. All right, got that one. Let's go ahead and start with the Teen TanZy, because this one seems insanely unique. All right, insanely unique. What's up, Michael? All right, the Teen TanZy face serum plus blue TanZy, and I'm not even going to pretend that I know this ingredient. Guys, I always, all right, okay, yep, and guys, this should auto add to the cart. No need to add it unless you want a lot more. There you go. I always talk about when I collaborate and I consult and I help create products, I'm very proud. I did not help on this. This was above my pay grade. This is all Sean through and through. This was not me at all. I don't know if I would have been able to help him at all on this one. So yes, there is an ingredient in here. I'm going to butcher this one. And it's bisabolol. Absolutely butchered it, by the way, guys. And this is specifically made for teenagers. And then look how cool this is too when you talk about this is Pud's Lane, no doubt. This is when you talk about that family aspect, their son Connor made the artwork. He sketched it out for him, got $100 for doing the job. Nice. Yeah. All right. Bisabolol, I have no idea. Yep, no idea. Sean, it auto adds once you hit the spending tier. No code needed. Dancy gets you an additional percentage off. Awesome. Thank you, Kenny. Kenny's on the boots on the ground helping us on that one. So this Teen TanZy line is a lightweight daily face serum designed to support acne-prone skin using premium botanical oils and science-backed ingredients. No harsh treatment. And look at that. Look at that. Sean killed it on the website here. All right, killed it. So we're talking jojoba, squalene, sunflower, which is high in linoleic acid, meadow foam, marigold infused, which is calendula, licorice root, bisabol, vitamin E, natural tocopherol, blue TanZy essential oil, frankincense essential oil, sweet orange essential oil. Come on now. Come on now. And this ingredient here is naturally derived from chamomile and is well known throughout skincare for helping calm the appearance of irritated skin, right? Think about acne turning red, getting irritated, showing that inflammation. It's included to complement the blue TanZy. This is so dang cool. So dang cool. Sean is a literal scientist. Yep, exactly. So if you have somebody that is prone to acne, if you have a teenager that has acne, this is one that's great for you. Is the acne for younger or for adults too? So they do have, let me get to that question here. I'm assuming anybody can use this, but that one was intended for the teens. We also have, was it this one? Yes. All right, we also have the one that is not just for the teens on this one. Okay, is this the Teen TanZy? Oh, Teen TanZy right here. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thumbnail. All right, and so look at this one. Check the difference, guys. Beard, no beard. No beard on the teen, beard on the one that's not for the teen. That's such a cool little touch on that one. And I actually think I have both of the stickers right here to show you. How cool is that little detail that Sean has on that artwork? No beard versus beard. It's like seeing it grow up. Look at that. That's so cool. The acne oil I've been using for months while testing. You can use the teen for adults as well, but he's marketing it to the new generation. There you go, man. Yep, there you go. Ooh, what about rosacea for these two? I don't know on that one, Donald. Maybe Sean will be able to touch on it, but that's a good question. I'm not going to pretend like I do know that. All right, so here's the TanZy face serum. This one is more aimed towards the adults, right? Towards the adults. Similar ingredients, but we do have a couple that are different here. And if many of you have used his face serum before, the CoQ10, there's a bunch of really well-respected ingredients in this one, and it is that blue TanZy added to it. Come on now. Come on now. All right, and then Liam has tested this also for me since he is 15, and has some acne, but he doesn't like me talking about that. I mean, what person does like talking about their acne, especially a teenager? Yeah. Is the kid in the art from a video game? He looks super familiar, and the Z looks like Dragon Ball Z. I'm not, Andy, as you know, I'm not a gamer guy, but it does seem to me like it's a play on Dragon Ball Z. All right. I'll let Sean confirm or deny, but it does seem like it would be a play on Dragon Ball Z. That would be my guess as well. And then the blue TanZy based oil, which is the TanZy. Okay, here it is officially. This is Dragon Ball Z inspired. The artwork is our character as a Z character. Perfect. Okay, that's what I assumed. And this is like, can we talk about the ethics of this real quick? Did Sean go and copy the trademark and copyrighted property of Dragon Ball Z? No. Did he use them as inspiration? Yes. Absolutely how it should be done. I am not a fan of small companies, right? That's often the guys that people give for why it's okay. Small companies stealing property from Disney, from sports teams, from pop culture. People own the rights to those things. I have companies on Temu that are stealing my rights, stealing my image. There's not really anything I can do about it, and it just sucks. It's not a great feeling. I don't worry about it. I don't stress about it, but it's not cool, right? I earned my stature. I earned my image. I earned those rights. I really dislike it when companies illegally steal those rights because they're like, we're so small, Disney's never going to notice us. We're so small, these pro sports teams are never going to be, we're never going to be on their radar. We're so small that these like musicians that are dead and their family have the rights to, we're never going to get property for this. And 100% copy and trademarks can get you sued as long as they catch you. Sean said he's not a real character. We used the inspiration of the game. We made our own character as if he was a Z character. That's how you do it. That is how you do it ethically, and that's a way I respect. So, this oil, you guys, this oil here, and the color is wrong. I don't know if there's a way, Sean, for you to showcase that true color. Yep. I mean, you're used to it already. Every once in a while, Temu TanZy ad pops up here and there. Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact. You need to see the color of this blue TanZy oil. Look at that beauty right there. Yep. Look at that beauty right there. That is so cool. Kay said, the mouse will take your house is a saying for a reason. Disney don't play. Tell the people that keep stealing Star Wars copyright material. Tell the people that keep stealing other ones. Yeah. But that color is beautiful. The color is blue. I had to add 5 products to the site with the SEO last week, so left the color golden, but we'll update. Let's go. I do, and the only reason I say that is I do think that that's a really important point. Like, look at the difference. Same bottle, same company. Look at that difference in the color there. Yeah, I agree, Corey. Corey said the frosted clear bottle for this was an absolute dynamic touch. Yep. 100%. Dragon Ball Z is a man in which became an anime popular on Cartoon Network, which led to many video games. Yeah. Yep. So, guys, the scent profile on this one is blue tansy, sweet orange, and frankincense. This is one that you really get the blue tansy in, which I'm a massive fan of blue tansy, as you guys know. And then you bring in that sweet orange for another layer. And then the frankincense just kind of takes away the punch a little bit in a great way. It's really nice. If you're looking, we've had, at least for me, a couple of prominent blue tansy scents. And I think we can just call it like it is. Johnny Ray really, to me, pioneered the blue tansy experience and the blue tansy launch. Literally behind the scenes at the same exact time, Bryant, the owner of Deadman's, was working on a blue tansy scent. He has sent it to Nate. He has timestamps. He can prove it. It was not like a copy type situation or anything like that. And it is his was the red, white, and blue tansy. Very different. Nate's is like pure blue tansy. You get that blue tansy smell. Bryant had it as an ingredient in the blend, but it was not like on the forefront. 8-Bit is closer to Johnny Ray, where blue tansy is on the forefront, but it's not just pure blue tansy. You do get that orange. You do get that kind of spice where you get almost a cologne, slightest cologne vibe from frankincense. Yep, the slightest. And Sean says it's funny because blue tansy is not the dominant part of the blend, but it's so strong. Yeah, it does kind of dominate. Yep. And Leo says, the blue color puts a lie to colored oils coloring white beards. I use Johnny Ray Blue Tansy, and my white beard is still white. Leo, you know that I have been preaching that for years and years and years. Guys that have white, gray, silver beards, and they start to discolor, they always want to blame it on something like the products. It's not the products. It's your smoking. It's the pollution in the air. It's something else. It's your water table. It's your lack of washing. There's so many other factors. It's not the beard products. They are not staining beards. It just doesn't happen unless it's like really low quality bad stuff. I'm glad you were able to experience that. Hey, Mike, thank you for the membership. Let's go. Come on, man. Thank you. That's so cool. All right, so here's that blue tansy oil, you guys. It is fantastic. If you are a fan, please pick up this oil. If you're a fan of blue tansy, it's absolutely awesome. Yep, absolutely awesome, you guys. So, yes. Dan, I know, but no, Leo, let me be crystal clear here. He said, but another voice on your side can't hurt. Another voice on my side that goes through the experience of it massively helps. I love to hear all experiences. When they agree with what I found, when they disagree with what I found, I want to hear all of them. So that was not a pushback on you sharing it. That was a thank you. Straight up a thank you. So Leo, thank you for sharing your experience. I always want more voices. Yep, I always want more voices. Yeah, I do believe that TanZy is mainline. I do not think that this is a limited edition. If it is, that's news to me, which does happen. I don't always get filled in on all the details, but I believe it will be here. Ooh. Would be cool to have those dual pump containers that are split in the middle and have a TanZy oil on one side and a different color. Ooh. I like where your head's at, man. Yep. It's sort of like ball wash with Copper Johns. He introduced it and others put their spin on it. Yep. And that's the same for every industry that we exist in. Every industry is like that. So yes, 100%. And don't forget about the Marble Madness ball wash, you guys. It's in my shower right now. Yep, in my shower right now. The over $50 free oil is before TanZy discount code. I'll let Sean answer that. Usually you have to spend $50 on 8-bit, not including shipping, not including discounts, but I'll let Sean verify on that one. Yep. He said it will be mainline, but not planning to expand the blue TanZy lineup. Boom. $50 subtotal. There you go. Okay. So we got that. We got the oil. We've got the 2 serums. We got the Freedom Oil. And if you guys are a fan of their tallow balm, they now have it in the TanZy as well. That tallow balm is now available in the TanZy. Yep. And Nick said the dual dispenser would be nuts, but I can see worrying about cost. Yeah, so I actually was developing a product with Nick, with Dr. Nick's before they closed, that used a dual dispenser, and it had a purpose to it. There was a reason why there was a dual dispenser. There were 2 ingredients that didn't mix well sitting in a bottle, but if you did it manually in hand and mixed it well, or you wanted to use one or the other, you could do that. So maybe I'll pick up that project with somebody else in the future. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But yes, this product has tallow and blue TanZy. Yup, ready to go. So if you like the 8-bit blue TanZy scent and you like their tallow balm, boom, go. And Art says tallow balm from 8-bit is beast. Currently using Pinky. Nice. Sean, the site is using code FREEDOM for a free Freedom oil before 50. Okay. Does it allow the TanZy code as well? If it does, then it should be fine and it should work out really well. This is his first time trying the new method. So we get to workshop through it. He's very well practiced and researched, but we want to make sure. Okay. So then it's all good. Perfect. Thank you, Lee. Tallow balm is different than regular beard balm or same product. It is different. So it is like beard balm, but it adds in beef tallow. And so just a new nourishing ingredient. Both codes will work. Awesome. Easy on the extra periods there, Sean. Easy on the dude. We're trying over here, buddy. We're trying over here. You guys know too many periods at the end implies attitude. But Dan, it is an ellipsis. It is proper grammatical. I know those of you dropping those extra periods at the end. I have a wife. All right. And have ... Not other code works on Freedom Oil, so make sure people use the TanZy ... The periods meant ... I have more. Everybody, more periods, more caps. Dan. No, I was talking to somebody, my wife. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I oftentimes, this is not Sean, guys, I'm being silly, but for the older generation, I do have to go through some like texting etiquette and some online etiquette, emoji etiquette, and things that are taken in ways that aren't implied, right? And so you gotta know the ... It is the ... is 100% a generational thing. An ellipsis is a pause, right? It is a perfectly fine grammatical use, right? You're gonna lead on to the next sentence. You have more to say, but on the online world, on the texting communication world, it is a sign of attitude, right? If you say something along the lines of, hey, can you go get this out of the car? If you put, I guess, ... you are dropping some attitude. You are being aggressive. Which generation? The older generation uses an ellipsis. An ellipsis? An ellipse? An ellipsis. An ellipse. I know there's different tenses. They use the extra periods at the end to continue their thought, to go on to the next sentence. And it's tough. I'm still using thumbs up. I don't care what anyone says. And that depends on the person, right? I can see that on both ways. I'm too old to care at all what those ignorant of their elders care about. No, but Leo, that's not true. That's not a true statement. Everybody should care how their communication comes off. And I know you do care about that, right? If I'm communicating with someone, what I care about the most, you guys, is that my tone and my intention is conveyed. If I have an attitude and I'm not happy with you, I want you to know. If I don't have an attitude and I'm in a great mood and I'm explaining it thoroughly, I want you to know. And as a communicator, someone that literally taught public speaking at the college, university level for multiple years, everybody should want their communication to come across well. We've all heard the phrase, perception is reality. How it is perceived, how it is taken is what people are going to have as the reality. And you should want your tone to be conveyed correctly. Now, of course, there's different arenas for different ways of using your grammatical abilities, right? There's times where it should be formal. There's times where it should be informal. There's times where you should use emojis. There's times where you should use text lingo like LOL. The concept is to be able to communicate it in a way that the receiving party can understand. I would hope we could all agree on that. If you're someone that's like, I communicate how I do and I don't care where it goes, you're real fun. You're real fun, right? And spot on. There are times when you should talk and not text. There are times where I will write a message and I'm like, ooh, this might come off wrong. Let me send a voice memo. Hear my tone. Hear my intentions. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I'm with you, Leo. None of my business what others think about me. All right. Hey, to each their own. Emo, what's going on, man? Hey, thank you, buddy. I don't know if I'm any slimmer, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. Emojis are great in a professional email to management. Nope. You don't. There's different arenas. Yep. There's different arenas. So yes. I don't think voice calls are even allowed anymore, Dan. Hey, you're not wrong there either. Yep, you're not wrong there either. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. All right, let me see some of you guys' other comments here. Okay. All right, let me see what else we have. A previous supervisor of mine used to write in all caps, drove me crazy. Yes. Yep, absolutely. Right. Let me see what else we have here, guys. Learn something new about online every day. That's the idea. Yep, that's the idea. Yeah, no doubt. I do know that when you're mad and when you hang up the phone, it's not as satisfying pushing end and slamming. Yeah, I hear you. Interesting. I never heard about the ... being an attitude. I use eye roll, and that's great. That's great. But yes, just to let you guys know, if you are trying to convey attitude, putting a ... at the end of a statement is absolutely a way that the newer I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying they're grammatically correct, but absolutely is a way that they are conveying attitude. If they're saying, you better get home by 10 o'clock, ... they don't say anything afterwards. They're not continuing their statement. That is showing attitude. Right? That is showing attitude. And also, yes, can we also acknowledge, if we're talking the older generation that use the ... not grammatically correct. Some people who don't mean it in an attitude way are habitual with using it and abusing it, and it doesn't even make sense. I have some people that are the same way. Kenny says, my ... mom ... use ... to send ... So many people do that. Yep, so many people do that. Absolutely. The response of K, yeah, short responses. Yep, no doubt. No doubt. And yeah, Baboon's right. There are many times where I'm like, this should not be in messages. I should do this. Who makes these stupid rules and then who fails to tell the... Okay, here's a great question. Can we hit this one real quick, guys? Can we hit this one real quick? And maybe Dan has trauma from dots. No, guys, listen carefully here. This is not me like thinking something. This is not me pulling something out of the air. 100% factual. With the younger generations, ... is used as a method of attitude. I'm not saying you use it. I'm not saying others use it that are the people you talk to. Factually, 100%. A massive amount of people of the younger generation use ... as attitude. It's not debatable. It's not my take on it. It's not subjective. 100% that is a thing. Absolutely a thing. So it's not like I'm pulling something out of thin air, right? You can see the comments on this. Nate says, this is just generational truth. I vouch for it. Like, it's absolutely a thing. Pud said, I totally use the dots as an attitude. I know most of you do. Most of you do it, and you don't even realize it, right? And so, yes. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I like the, and I will get back to this one right here. Bart says, audience and context matter. If you disagree with that, you're just a jerk. And that's okay. If you want to be a jerk, you can be a jerk. If you're like, I don't care about the audience, I don't care about the context, I'm going to talk exactly the way I want to, you're a jerk. And that's okay. You can be a jerk. That's totally fine. But just know you're a jerk. For me, I want my context to be conveyed correctly. I am going to communicate with the appropriate audience, right? Audience and context does matter. Now, all right, now here. Yeah, this is one of our random rants on this one. Who makes these stupid rules? I don't know. And then fails to tell entire generations? Mr. Biker. Did you hear how about half of the chat responded to me saying this rule? Fails to tell an generation. Crazy. Why might people not tell this generation, oh, I don't know, maybe you get bitter animosity mud slang at you for telling people. I didn't make the rule. I'm just conveying an actual generational truth, you guys. And so maybe people don't convey it because people jump on the messenger. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's why people don't tell it. Yes. And Kay says, I way overuse emojis not to be cute, but because tone gets lost in text. Tone matters. Thank you. Tone matters. If anybody has good relationships in their lives, tone matters. I'll say it again. If anyone has good relationships in your life, tone matters. If you are not using tone in your communication abilities, you are leaving an amazing amount of things off the table. Tone conveys emotion, anger, curiosity, happiness, disappointment. Tone matters. And if we have tools to use tone, we should be able to use them. You should use them. That's not a bad thing. Tone matters. And if you don't care about your tone, again, you're a jerk. And that's okay. If you want to proudly be a jerk, you do you. I don't usually like those people, but that's my personal preference. That's me having my ability to decide who I go around. So yes, just in sarcasm doesn't text well without the context clues, without the emojis, without the LOLs, those kind of things. So yes. All right, was this laid out on 60 Minutes? I don't know. I'm not from the generation that watches 60 Minutes. So yeah. Bayou Built, there's a bunch of great beard product supplements out there. Reach out to me, man. I'd be happy to figure out what's going to be the best fit for you. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Let's see what else here. I always adjust my communication based on who I'm talking to, not to be fake, but to ensure mutual understanding. All of this. Context and audience matters. Context and audience matters. Vince said, I had a boss that hated my guts because I had long hair, wrote her an email on all caps, not having any idea whatsoever in my 20s. This was bad. She reamed me out for the next week straight. You're still scarred from it. Yep, still scarred from it. So, yeah. Why does, with all due respect, come off as more confrontational online than in person? I've never heard it come off in a good way in person. Yeah, I've never heard it come off in a good way in person. It's I don't know anyone that's been like, with all due respect, and then say something very positive. You know? Yeah. This stream is awesome. I just figured out a new way to annoy my wife. You're welcome. Yeah. What do you mean, younger generation, ... Perfect example. Yep, perfect example right there. And Viggy of the younger generation says ... is 100% attitude. Yep, absolutely. Oh, man, this is so fun. So fun. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Dylan. The waitress used ... Yep. Yeah. All right, Brian, what up, B? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. My balm is like candle wax. Is that normal? Yep, balm is firm. Yep, balm is meant to be scooped out and melted down. Yeah, yep, exactly. I might be a whippersnapper, a young whippersnapper. So, yes. All right, let me see what else we have here. Okay. And again, guys, I love the discussion. I love the talk here. All right. Yeah, right. We did not have this on the bingo card for tonight. That's why we do this. And Miles says, we have corporate chat channels based on different systems, departments. The diversity among the company is apparent in the differences in each. It's noticeable. I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. Absolutely. Okay. Let me see where we're at here. Daughter gives me the business with the ... Yes. Chris says, as a millennial, I read ... as attitude. Yes. Yep. The fact that Dan has to clarify all this concerns me. Dude, Andy, me very clearly I need to. I know you feel the pushback on this, but somebody's got to do it. And if people are going to come at me sideways for trying to help them understand contextual integrity, I can take that. I can go to sleep tonight well being like, that jerk Dan was trying to tell me how people take things. Ugh. Gosh, him. Cannot believe he does that. Yeah, I cannot believe he does that. One thing to be generational, another thing to disregard earlier generations. Also, there is a difference between grammar and style. Fair. Yep, fair. Nobody can argue your take on that for you. It's not just text communication either. The younger generation tends to use a pause in communication when they're showing annoyance also. You are correct. Yes. Yep. And with that too, though, is Leo, and the shoe goes on the other foot as well. It's another to disregard earlier generations. I would push it right back to you and say it's another to disregard younger generations, newer generations, right? So it does go both ways. If you're going to harp on the younger generation for disregarding the older generation, why is it that the older generation gets to disregard the younger, and that's like totally cool? Has to go both ways. Absolutely has to go both ways. 100%. I know some really horrible 70-year-olds. And I know some unbelievably inspiring and intelligent and wise and accomplished, absolutely accomplished 20-year-olds. Just because you have more years does not mean that you automatically are better. does not mean that you automatically get to disregard the other one. Exactly like Mal said, it has to be both ways. Yep, it has to be both ways. So, yes. And Leo says, Dan, you have the advantage of living with the younger generation. As an only child of middle-aged parents, I never had that. Oh, yeah, hey, I never said otherwise. No doubt. Everybody has different advantages, right? Leo, when we talk tech streams, you have a massive advantage of years and years and years and years of technology experience. I don't. I don't criticize you for that. I don't hold that against you for that. I note it. I acknowledge it. And I'm like, yeah, you absolutely have an advantage there. It's not a negative. It's not a bad thing. That's super cool, man. That's incredible. You know, it really is. So we always got to look at the other side. And anybody can do it, anything that they want. Never once have I told anyone in here what to do. Never will. Do you. But take that information in. I posted this quote. Somebody actually left it as a comment. And many people do need to practice this. Listen as if you may be wrong. One more time. Listen as if you may be wrong. Where a vast majority of people listen to tell you you are wrong. Many people in the chat right now have only been listening to tell me I'm wrong. Literally trying to get snippets so they can respond to it to tell me I'm wrong. That is the lens they're listening through. Let me hear something so I can tell him he is wrong. Got him. Got him. Literally, some of you right now are guilty of this. At home, watching. You listen to find something that is wrong. Imagine how different your life could be, and I'm going to challenge you to say it in a positive way, is if you listened assuming you might be wrong. Entirely changes perspective in the lens. Are you listening to correct people? Are you listening to get a point in, to win a zing, to get a jab at them? Or are you listening for conversation with an open mind to say, you know what? Dan might actually have a point here with generation. He did teach middle school for a long time. He did coach high school for a long time. He does have young kids. He does talk to a lot of people of older generations. He is a history buff and was a history teacher. All right. Listen as if you may be wrong. I've really embraced that. I've loved that. As many of you know in here, I have zero problem saying I was wrong. Man, I learned something new. Right? It can change all perspective. I don't get the point of being stubborn. I don't get the point of being hard-headed. But that's just me. I don't need to get it if that's your thing. Yep, I don't need to do that. We listen and we don't judge. Be curious, never judgmental. Yep. Be curious, never judgmental. 100%. So yes. And guys, you got a bunch of great comments in here, different things that we could talk about back and forth. At the end of the day, I don't want anybody to wonder where I am at with them on anything. Them as a whole, them with that on a singular subject. I want you to know exactly my tone. I want you to know exactly my intention because I'm not hiding anything. I'll say it with my chest. My job is to make sure you're picking up on the tone. You know, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay? And Leo says, tone matters, but where's the information about standards? Right, this. The only way we could communicate generational changes is by having human-to-human talk. There's no playbook. There's no rule book. There never has been. Never has been. I guarantee any generation, there was an older generation that approached things differently. Think about sports broadcasting. All right, we got the wise guy up to the plate. He is standing 6'2". He's getting ready to hit the ball in the park. Oh, it's a high, long, dry ball. Here we go. Nobody talks like that anymore. Was there a standard conference that's like, all right, guys, hey, we're gonna talk like actual humans with personality at the sporting events now? Standards changed. Information lit. No. Socially, human interactions, somebody being like, hey, hey, we, yeah, no, absolutely, Emo, spot on, man. We tell each other. We explain each other. Howard Cosell, exactly. Legend. Yep. Times change. You have friends, you have family, you have pop culture. Part of the burden has to be on the person that's delivering the words, right? I've never sat down at an informational, contextual meeting that's like, hey, Dan, this is how the kids are talking today. Pick up on this. I watch, I observe, I talk. Do I have advantages? Of course. And so, yeah, there's a lot to this, but it's something that's serious, and I do think a lot of people get stubborn. They get hard-headed on both sides. I'm not talking younger. I'm not talking older. I'm just talking human characteristics, and they get stuck in their ways. Yep, they get stuck in their ways. And so it's very, very interesting, and it seems like the grumpier people are, the more they're going to be stuck, and that's okay. One thing that nobody can ever call me is stuck. I'm going to continue to evolve. I'm going to continue to grow. The more information that I get in, the better I become. The more data I have, the more well-rounded I am as a human. And I'm very, very proud of that. Yep, very, 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 very proud of that. So, yeah, yep. And Dar says, I think some people confuse communicating differently depending on the situation with someone who changes who they are. Oh, no, and I would hope not. I would hope most people in here, if you meet a family member that's 5 years old, wouldn't talk to that 5-year-old meeting them the first time as you would talking to your buddy at the bar, right? We all know context and tone matters. So yeah, I would hope that. I would hope that. Okay. Love it, guys. And 8-Bit says, oh, forgot, Dan. If people grabbed Marble Madness 2 weeks ago, I just got the stickers in and leave a note on the order, and he can add them to your orders. Awesome. So if you guys bought Marble Madness, the ball wash, and you would like it, put that into your order notes, and you've got it done. Okay. Love it, you guys. Yep, Brennan said sarcasm. Yep, exactly. Brennan, they about ran me out of town and canceled my channel for telling people something that is what's going on. I love when people get mad about that kind of stuff, which is so crazy. What would you recommend to buy for someone who has never purchased from 8-Bit? Hold on 1 second there, sir. I got you covered. Yep, I got you covered. I promise we'll get into the recommendations right about now. All right, let's go back over here. You guys got all those. Freedom Oil. And again, guys, code DANC10, ... Get you 20% off your 8-Bit order. If you spend $50, automatically the free full-size Freedom Oil will be added to your cart. Come on now. Sample pack you can never go wrong with. Yep. You can never go wrong with. Oh, and I did see someone that said, Dan, have you ever thought about announcing a game? Heck yes, dude. I would love to be a pro sports announcer. I would love to be a DJ for a day. I would love to do all those ones. I love it. I would rock it. I got the energy, the attitude. I got it all, man. I would love to be able to do that. And that was not a bad impression of Howard Cosell and the old time baseball announcers. All right, now we got a new guy stepping up to the plate. He is all of 5'4". He's got a career and a history of doing this very, very well, but he had a little trouble with the law. Now we got Randy Johnson stepping up to the plate. He's a wise guy. Oh, ball driving to the left, far field. It's going. I'm done, man. I got it. Yeah, I'm going to MC Corey's wedding. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Got that. Love it. Freedom Oil. Done. Oh, carrier blends. Let me hit you on this one, guys. Auction guy. Yeah, I could do an auction. I could do an auction real well. Yeah. I could do an auction. Okay, guys, we're going to start $10. We got 5, 15, 20, 25 in the back. 25, 25, 30. Anybody there for 40, 45, 45, 50? Oh, 75 in the back to the fine young lady in the purple. Oh, 85, 85, 90, 90. I'm in. Let's do it, guys. I'm in. All right. Here's the carrier blend. We have 2 different carrier blends. 2 different carrier blends, you guys. The signature fragrance, and these are both, to me, a medium light viscosity. And then you have the classic essential. I use the classic essential 99% of the time when it comes to 8-bit, you guys. Jojoba, Abyssinian, squalene, cucumber seed, avocado, and then those essential oils. Come on now. Oh, no, I don't get tired, Michael. I'm the Energizer. I got it. Yep, I got it. So, yes. All right. Oh, thank you for the criticism, Brian. Jeez, fun guy at the party right there. And these are the 2 different blends that they have, everybody. Yeah, Shane Gillis, that was a good one. That was a good act right there. I did enjoy that one. Who's the fine lady in Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. I don't know. It wasn't me. It was an announcer. All right. And then here we go for the next one. All right, guys. Personal feedback on 8-bit. What scents do you love? Are there products that stand out to you? How's the service? Anything else that is a differentiator? Anything else that is a differentiator? Meaning, Sean, I saw you comment about it earlier. Guys, Sean updated the blue TanZy picture. This is, again, Dan gets attitude for trying to give a helpful tip, delivered in a nice, gentle way. Just said, hey, Sean, I think that this color difference is going to be a perceived value and is going to be really cool. And then I get nothing but look at this. Look at this guy jumping on the dog pile with the older generation coming in, pitchforks, trying to get Dan out of town because I'm trying to help them. Ay, man. Can't win. Yeah. Oh, guys, if nobody picked up on that, pure sarcasm. I hope I don't. If that did not come off as sarcasm, I failed on my communication. Yeah, I failed on the communication. So, yes, me and Sean are friends. That was me being silly, by the way. All right. Drop your comments in the chat. And then if you have anybody out there that you want to recommend something new for them, all right, something new for them, put it in the chat. If they're a new person, put it in the chat. But what about 8-bit do you like? Dan, you're fluent in sarcasm. Abe, so are you. How do I know that? Because you are a teacher. Teachers have to be fluent in sarcasm. Have to. You can't survive being a teacher unless you have that sarcasm. That's a fact. I will say my most used products from 8-bit. I love their activated charcoal pinky face wash. I don't use it every day, but I will toss it in once a week. I love the Pinky beard oil. I love the Pinky and the growth blend for the tallow balm. I love their ball wash. There's so many products, but those are my main ones that I use. Oh, and I don't know if he still has it right now, but the Pinky spray cologne, essential oil cologne, to make my essential oils that fade last longer and stronger. Come on now. Psh, incredible. All right, and again, guys, if you have feedback, drop a comment. Pinky is the top of the bunch that I've used. I do have TanZy coming, so it might be changing. I'll be very interested, Ralph, to hear how it stacks up against Pinky for you. I'll be very, very interested in that one. Yeah, no doubt. All right, Pinky. Nightman is fire. Loving the Duck Hunter, which is unscented. Balm and tallow balm, not simultaneously, alternates depending on the day. Supplement to the oil of the day. He also enjoys the pure squalene oil and face serum. Let's go. Soda Tap is gas. Yeah, that's that natural root beer scent. This is my favorite part of the whole show. Sean deserves all the love. Love my two-town Pinky and Inky. Yes. Like most of your affiliates, they're a class act. Let's go. Sean is genuinely one of the best humans on the planet. That's why I keep coming back. Good. And the product, you can't just support him because he's a good person. Hopefully he's got great products as well, which I know he does for you. King Koopa. I was looking at 8-Bit Growth Wash Kit. Good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. Yep. Really, really good stuff. Okay. And after a company closed down, I was looking for a good root beer scent. Soda Tap checks that box for me, and I really like Pinky and King Koopa. Sean is awesome. Makes amazing products that you should try if you haven't. Sean is a great person to talk and ask questions. The products and scents are awesome. Pinky is addictive. Pinky is addictive. Yep. My absolute favorite scent is As You Wish. Would love to see it in the full line. Yep. Don't use 8-Bit as much as I should. Love the EO line in the body wash. Favorite scent? Ghost Hunter. Nice. Okay. Hero of... Oh, man. I about died there. Ronnie, you about broke me. What the heck? The universe was like, stop talking, Dan. You went on a rant for way too long. Hero of Time. Koopa, C, Pinky, Blinky are all amazing. Love the soap. Ooh, the soap. Yeah. Fantastic company. Yes, Pinky is great. Just got my restock of Project Shadow last week. I'm wearing it for the 3rd time since I got it. I normally wear a favorite once every week or two. Let's go. Universe was like ... So true. All right. Man, it's so many great comments out there, you guys. Keep them coming. Growth Body Wash is awesome. I do love the Growth Body Wash, too. I had one bottle of it. That boy went quick. That is gone. Pinky is my favorite citrus scent. A face wash. It's amazing for a morning wake-up. Yup. Project Shadow is easily my favorite scent from 8-Bit. One of my favorite scents from any company. Oil, butter, face wash, beard wash, face serum, tallow balm are incredible. As You Wish, Project Shadow, Orca, the entire Growth Blend collection, butter, balm, face serum, face wash. Sean is one of a kind. Rambo says 8-Bit makes my top 5 for sure. Dan, what are your top products from 8-Bit? Yeah, so I would go Pinky Beard Oil, Pinky Face Wash. Man, it's so hard. There's so many good ones. But those would be my oh, man. Yeah, there just so many good ones. Go with the sample kit. For sure, go with the sample kit. Sean is one of my favorite people in the community. Genuinely one of the best dudes I've had the pleasure of talking to. Doesn't hurt that he provides a sense that people love in a blend that's fire. Boom. There you go. Yep. 8-Bit was my first into this beard world. Love the face serum and squalene. Excited for this. Punch Out is GOAT, and I demand that it comes back. Andy will get his way. He will get his way. Okay. I purchased a few samples from Sean back in the day, and he threw in a free leather forward scent simply because he knew I would like it. Speaks to his character. Love that. The root beer scent, yummy. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sean's butter is incredible. Yep, absolutely. And guys, I've helped Sean on many different things. I helped on, just an incredible guy, incredible company. Give him a try. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do some giveaways. And Sean says, our growth oil is our best seller month after month, and I put that in beard weekly and on my head daily. Yep. Incredible, fresh, invigorating scent for that growth blend. Yeah. Donald said, nothing but fantastic products from the entire 8-Bit product line. We need to talk about how awesome of a family man and stand-up guy he is. Heart of gold. Yeah, I think you came in after that. I really went in on that, Donald, because I agree. It's a massive point for this company. All right, guys, I'm going to drop a link in the chat for the giveaways. These are absolutely free. Now, let me be clear on this, because I had someone reach out and ask me for clarification, and I'm always happy to clarify. To be a part of the giveaways, it's absolutely free. You do not need to buy a membership. You don't need to be gifted a membership. You don't need to make a purchase tonight. You don't need to donate to me. You do not need to spend any money to be a part of these giveaways. All you simply need to do is be in the stream participating, which requires you to be a subscriber. To be a subscriber, it is free. You click subscribe on YouTube and you're good to go. Other than that, quite literally click the link in the chat, put your name and your email, and you're signed up. It's as simple as that. All right, see you, Chris. Absolutely free, absolutely easy and simple. And then afterwards, make sure you are live. Make sure you are live. Put the mouse over the screen, touch the screen on the touch screen. Make sure it says live with a red circle next to it. All right? And again, guys, that deal is good until tomorrow night. We got about just under 25 hours for that deal. TanZy 10 boosted 20% off and get a free full-size Freedom beard oil with orders of $50 or more. Let's see what we're giving away tonight, my friends. Click that link, put your name, put your email. Let's go. We are starting off with 4 different $50 gift cards to this company. Come on now. 4 different gift cards to this company worth $50. Abe said, my wife said that Inky is the first mint scent that she's ever liked. Woo, big statement. Big statement right there. Yeah, man. 4 $50 gift cards to 8-Bit. Boom. And then we're going to end the night with 100 triple dig Benji 100 doll hairs $100 gift card to 8-Bit Beard Co. to end this night with. Come on now. Come on now. All from Sean, all from 8-Bit. Absolutely amazing. I'm just the platform and the mouthpiece. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. $100 gift card, and then 4 of you are going to win $50 gift cards. 2-part question. Put it into 1 comment. First part, where are you watching the stream from? Share whatever you're comfortable with. No need for specifics if you don't want. Second part, what time is it? Wherever you're located. Put that in the chat into 1 comment. Where you watch it from and what time is it wherever you are located. Come on. Come on. It was a busy day, it was a crazy day, but we always have Command's Corner to stay. It was a busy day, it was a crazy day, but we always have Command's Corner to stay. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, that might be a bop. That might be a bop right there, guys. That might be a bop. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup. I like it. I like it. Let me get a drink before it tries to trip me up again. For soccer this weekend, for those of you in the Chicago area, we were in Waukegan, Illinois. It was right at the it was right at the border of Wisconsin and Illinois. Really nice area. It was right. We stayed in Waukegan, but we were right by like Gurnee. We went to Gurnee for a bit. We went to like Park District. We went to Zion, Illinois. It was a good time. Really, really good time. All right, guys. We see the answers out there. We know we got some people on purpose getting the wrong answer, but we also have some people getting the answer wrong that didn't know. Yeah, exactly. It's right at Six Flags. We were right over by Six Flags, and we were by the Haribo factory. Yep. I can't have their gummies because it can be from wheat or corn. I can't take that risk, but yeah. Waukegan was really nice. Good food options. We went to Dave & Buster's for the game. It was pretty cool. All right, y'all. Stop trying to distract me from the people that got it wrong. Because there were some people that got the answer wrong. Your location is your location. However, yeah, Andrew, he's got games always. When it gets closer, reach out and we'll figure it out. However, when the answer is wrong, we need to call it like we see it, like I did on my random, super long rant earlier. And that is because when we get together, we can have a passionate discussion about grammar and know that it's from the lens of camaraderie and fun and even busting each other's chops. I was talking to a buddy of mine who is in the Navy right now. He just got back from deployment. He was over in the desert for 4 months. And he was like, what I really like and respect about your channel is that I know it's a safe place. I know I can have fun and bust your chops and have a great time. And I know it's safe. I know that you never have a negative intent in your heart. I know that your people don't have negative intent, so you wouldn't stand for that. And I thought that was really cool, and that hit me in the best way possible. But we still need to correct people when they're wrong. When I ask the time on Mondays, when we get together as a community, it's to forget about the stresses of life. When we get together as a community, it's to enjoy the camaraderie. It's to have a night where we're not thinking about that tough thing that went on today. We're not thinking about that thing that's looming over your head that's in the future. We are here for now. We are here to have a great time. That's why we're here. And when I ask the time is precisely the time is accurately the time is exactly the time is ... Giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. We are giving away 4 $50 gift cards. Come on now. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment such as, woohoo, it's me. Yippee, I won. Something like that. Oh, yeah, of course, you got to like the video. Come on now. Come on now. All right, yep, link is in the chat, you guys. Link is in the chat. Generator, sorry, yeah, right. All right. In a moment, if you see your name on the screen, again, drop that comment, and it's all yours, big baby. But if they don't drop a comment, we don't want to see what happens there. We don't want to see what happens there. Hey, thank you, Drake. Good to see you, buddy. Do we have in the building Dan C, not me, Dan Kroll? Come on down. Dan Kroll. Will the real Dan C please stand up? Please stand up. Dan Kroll, roll your way on down to the stream. He said, holy crap, that's me. Let's go. Congrats, Darth. You have won the first giveaway of the night, and you got a $50 gift card from 8-Bit Beard Co. It will be emailed to the email you signed up with. Congratulations, man. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Okay. Got it. Love it. Boom. Boom, baby. And guys, treat others the way you want to be treated. Drop a comment in the chat congratulating Mr. Dan. And it is time, at least Karen says it, we got to listen to go back to back, big baby. Same deal. If you see your name on the screen, it's so weird to see congrats, Dan, in the chat. It's not about me. All right. If this is you, drop a comment. Claim your awesome victory. Do we have in the building? He was dropping some good tidbits of advice earlier. Robert Byers, come on down. Hey, what's up, media? Dying breed in the house. Good to see you, too. Robert B, are you out there? Robert B in the trap. B's in the trap. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on down, Bryant. We just went, or Robert Byers. Byers. Come on down. Dan, recently some pimples pop up on the back of my head, top of my neck, in my head hair. I know I've heard you mention biotin can cause this. Nothing has in my routine or supplements. Sweat? Yeah, sweat for sure. If you have a hat back there, it's pushing it in on the pores as well. All right. Barely know her. Jay said, so close. All right. Robert, I don't think I've seen him yet. He's definitely out there. Give him a chance to comment here. Robert Byers, comment to claim your victory. Otherwise, the countdown must begin. Dun, dun, dun. All right, make sure you guys are ready. Quick with the comments. Make sure you're live with the stream. All right, everybody refresh. Make sure you're live so you don't get this one here. Okay, here we go. Maybe we'll have a buzzer beater. 5. Oh, he got it. He said, just placed an order earlier. Hey, now you get another treat yourself order. Congratulations, man. He wants the drama. Yeah, right. But I'll save this one. Heck yeah, Robert. You'll figure out what you liked from this order, and then you'll use that one on the next one. Congrats, dude. And guys and girls out there, we still have 2 more of these, and we have a $100 gift card to give away coming up as well. All right. A little bit more of a speed round here, but if you guys can be kind of quick with your answers, it is appreciated. But please still get involved. I want every single one of you involved. What's in beard tonight, you guys? Company, scent, and product type. Company, scent, and product type. Let me hear out there what you guys are using, who you're actually loving and respecting out there. Come on now. Ooh, Jordan Jones went with Ghost Hunter from 8-Bit. Chris went with Project Shadow from 8-Bit. Johnny Ray, Deadman's, Black Rebel. We got 8-Bit representing Fable, Deadman's, Tabletop, Deadman's, Octane, Copper Johns, Chattanooga, Bahua, Ardius, Deadman, 8-Bit. What else we have here? Bearded Rack, 8-Bit, Octane, Blessings, 8-Bit, Copper Johns, True North, Forge, True North, Dr. Nix, Mac, Bearded Mac. Who else we got out there? Nice. Bad Donkey. Man, so many good ones. Lux, Valahar. Keep it coming, you guys. Awesome. All right, keep those answers coming out there. Dude, while we're getting these ones, does anybody have their first ever Commands Corner live stream tonight? Let us know. Can the face serum with blue TanZy be used in the morning or night? Both. Absolutely can be used either time. I recommend it on a clean face. So after for me, it's in the shower using face wash. Oh, I hear River out there. I'll be out in a little bit, buddy. All right, but do we have anybody in the stream legitimately that this is your first ever Commands Corner live stream? We would love to welcome you. I know we had some earlier and they maybe got scared and left. Or they got tired and they have to work in the morning. I got to get up early. I got a big day tomorrow, but I'll be here. I'll be here. All right, if you are new, drop a comment. We'd love to show you some special love. Hey, everybody say hello to Eric. It's his first stream. Eric, believe it or not, we are live every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, with the giveaways, with the games, with the debates, the rants, the good times, and I've never missed. This channel is now over 8 years old. 8 years old. And Sean brings up a good point here. He said, do not use the wrinkle face serum and the teen at the same time. Had the question earlier. Yep, one or the other. Spot on. All right. Anybody else that this is their first time? Corey said, first Monday night stream. Let's go. Heck yeah, Corey. Thank you for being here. Great beard, dude. Bald and bearded for the win. Bald and bearded for the win, Brian, for sure. For sure. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, you guys, set a reminder in your phone. Be here. Ladies, watch this. How many amazing women do we have watching the stream right now? Right meow. Drop a comment if you're one of the wonderful women that we'd love to show all the respect to in the world. We love the women of the community on this stream. Let's go, Ralph. We got Karen in the house. What's up, Karen? Come on, ladies. I know we got a bunch in here tonight. Whoa! 8-bit. Calm down. What the heck? Sean just donated 20 memberships to the stream and to the community. Thank you, Sean. Incredibly unexpected, but appreciated, man. Thank you. Wow. If you did just get a membership, you guys, check out the channel exclusive emojis. Those are always fun. Got to take care of the newbies. Thank you, Sean. That's super crazy cool, man. Thank you. We got Kay in the house. Hopefully we helped out her night. ... Terry Louise. What's up, Terry? We got Tiffany. We got Channing. We got Brooklyn. We got Michelle. Look at this. Where else are the ladies at? Jess fell asleep. Okay, understood. Lisa. What's up, Lisa? Heck yeah. Any other ladies that I missed on this one? Jennifer. What's up, Jennifer? Good to see you. Absolutely. Amazing women in the community help make this community great. Yeah, it makes us more well-rounded. I always welcome different perspective, you guys. Always, always, always. Super cool. All right, y'all. It is that portion of the night where I am going to rant. Dan, you're going to rant now? What have you been doing for the last 2 hours and 23 minutes? Emma went night-night. Understood. What's up, Rachel? Niece Rachel in the house. This is the portion of the stream where I rant, and I would like to get this off my chest and tell you what is on my mind. Can I please talk about people who keep making the same mistakes and keep crying about the same results? It's one thing to make a mistake and continue to make a mistake and try to get better and own it and move forward. But the people that keep complaining, that keep crying, that keep doing all this stuff, they're the ones that keep doing the same things. And this isn't just for the beard world. This is for every world. This is for every industry. This is for every situation. In the soccer world, we have families that cry and complain every single year. Why didn't I make the top team? Why doesn't this coach like me? Why doesn't that coach like me? Blah, blah, blah. Because you keep doing the same thing. Your son is still not better. You're not putting them in the right spot. Learn from your mistakes. Adjust and grow from your mistakes. We're at the very lowest level. Stop crying about them. Stop it. There's one thing that all of those people have in common. They're delusional. They're a victim. They think everything is out to get them and everyone is against them, and they never look in the mirror. They never try to face themselves. And it drives me crazy. I passionately learn from my mistakes. I never cry about results, ever. You've never heard me up here say, poor me. Why is this happening to me? Why is that happening to me? Oh, poor me. No. Because if I don't like where I'm at, I adjust and I move. It is quite literally, as many of you pointed out, insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting something different. Absolutely, there's an addiction to the victim mindset. Why? Because it's easier. It takes very little amount of work to be a victim, especially when you create the circumstances, right? Listen to the room. We're not going to name, do not name, but we can all name names of people, whether it's in the beard world, oh, I'm sick of talking about that, so sick of talking about it, or at work, or in sports, or your neighbors, or the president of the HOA. We all can name people that constantly live in crap and in drama, and they cry about it. They complain about it. But they're the ones stirring up the mud. They're the ones causing the problems, and then they keep crying about it. They keep doing the same thing and then hating the results. If you don't like it, stop making it happen. It makes no sense. Absolutely makes no sense. Oh, this is happening to me. Oh, they said this about me. Oh, they did. Then stop. Change your ways. Look at the common denominator. It looks like you. If you are in soccer and you have multiple coaches and clubs tell you you're not this or you're not that, maybe listen. Maybe adjust. Maybe grow. It just drives me crazy. I think lack of discipline. No doubt. If you're disciplined, you look inside. You make adjustments. The hardest truth is that some people complain about the results while repeating the choices that created them. And then the hardest thing about it is they're delusional. They don't see it, and here's the thing. They will never see it. They're not going to randomly wake up tomorrow, you guys, and be right on the path. And if they do, it's usually fake and comes back. Identify those people and run. Run far away. I stay cordial, I stay polite, and I stay short with it because I don't care. If those people are going to go criticize you, let them. Let everybody else decide their body of work, right? I have people that complain about me all the time. I have people that slander me all the time. Do I go run and post about them? No. Do I go run and clarify and explain why they're wrong? No. I let their body of work go against my body of work. I let their resume stack up against mine. I let their reputation compete with mine. Wherever it falls, it falls. Absolutely drives me freaking crazy. People who make the same mistakes and keep crying about the same results. I could go on for a long time about this one, but I think that covers it. I think those that get it, hey, what's up, LR? Those that get it, get it. And those that don't, no matter what I say right now, is not going to convince them or help them. Best of luck to them. I'll be in a different room. There's not room at this table anymore. With that said, let's give some stuff away, big baby. If you signed up, you are still all good. There is a link in the chat. Click it, put your name and email if you have not signed up yet. Let's go. And I will add a little bit of a note to that as well on my rant, you guys. The most successful people in the world, the most successful people you know, they have a beautiful balance of continuing to do what has worked for them and got them there, but they are also constantly evolving and getting better. You cannot simply do the same thing and continue to have the same great results. You need to continue to improve. You need to continue to evolve. Very, very important. And if you know your worth, you don't have to constantly defend yourself. Your work will speak louder than their criticism. That's so true. That's so true. That might need to be a dedicated rant for next week, where the people that are constantly speaking out and constantly defending themselves, they said this about me. I'm not that. Let me prove it to you. They said this about me. I didn't do that. Let me show you this. I'm this. All that tells me is they are deeply insecure. They're twisting narratives, and they're trying to paint the picture in the best light for them. Where the people that actually know their wisdom, the people that actually know their value, spin the narrative how you want. In the end, the resume always wins. Yep. All right. In a moment, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. A comment to claim your victory. They're always the hero in their story. So true. So true. They're always innocent. They've never done anything they've been embarrassed about. So true. Do we have REW in the chat? Come on down. And also, you realize once you do have the resume and you do have the work, that when these like small voices keep saying things, it doesn't actually matter. It doesn't do anything. Who cares if there's a small crowd that's like, it just doesn't matter. Just do your thing. Let them worry about it. Oh man, those people drive me crazy. All right, REW. Hey, Lions Mane in the house. Woohoo, yippee, that's me. Congrats, man. OG of the channel right there. You just won a $50 gift card to 8-Bit Beard Co. Dang it, I forgot to get down the info of the last one. It was Robert. I'll get it on there. Give me a second. All right. Drop your congrats in the chat, you guys, for Mr. Ari. And then I got to go pull Robert's info. I forgot to put it on the sheet. At least I remembered. I don't have to ask, who was the second winner, guys? Who was the second winner? All right. And it is time to go back to back, big baby. Yes, sir. We're going to have another $50 gift. Hey, Ari, come on, man. He just won a gift card and then pays it forward by doing 5 memberships donated to the chat and to the community. Dude, thank you. That was really cool, man. Really, really, really cool. Really cool. My favorite thing, it's not right now, but my favorite thing is when you guys do membership donations like that to the chat, is seeing the ones who are silent, and like, especially if it, and I don't mind lurkers. I don't mind, not everybody likes to talk, but it's when the people that get it, that like a rant is about them or they was inspired by them. It's like the greatest feeling of all time. That did not happen tonight to my knowledge, but I love it when it does happen. Thank you, Ari. That was really cool, man. Thank you so much. All right. Let's go ahead and see who our next potential winner is here. Oh, and you guys have seen it before. It is so funny when that happens. Like, oh, so-and-so's in here. I thought they hate Dan. Why are they watching? Yeah. Can you point it out? No, I don't. I like to let them live in it. I like to let them marinate in that uncomfortness. Because then when I call them out, then they're like, "Ooh, Dan's so confrontational." Dan's so, oh, shut up. All right. Do we have in the building Shane Schultz? Come on down, man. Let's go, Shane. Drop a comment to claim your $50 winnings. Okay. Very, very cool. Shane Schultz. Hey, thank you, Valahar. Thank you so much. Speak of the situation, Ray gets it. No, I'm just kidding. Love Ray. All right. Shane Schultz, are you out there? Drop a comment to claim your victory. I'll show him. No, and I'm confrontational, no doubt about it. Just sometimes I like to let him marinate in it. All right, Shane, drop a comment. We got to be quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay. Come on, Shane. And oh no. That is flushed. Gotta be here, gotta be on time, and you gotta comment, you guys. Rules are rules. One man's flush could be another man's bearded or woman's bearded treasure or not bearded treasure. Do we have in the building Karen Evans? Karen, congratulations. She even said sorry, Shane. Oh, that's so sweet. Karen, congrats. So cool. Tons of not bearded stuff from 8-Bit Beard Co. Treat yourself. Don't you dare think about getting John something. You have won this one. You deserve it. You are amazing and an absolute pillar of the community, at least here on my channel. I can't speak anywhere else. Unbelievably appreciated. That's so cool, Karen. Congratulations. At the end of the stream, which will be pretty soon, all right, pretty soon, will be a $100 gift card. $100 gift card. All right, y'all. And we are moving on to Karen's favorite part of the stream, and it is a game that we call This or That. You have won before. What's your secret? She's here on every single stream. Many people have won before. And some people are just lucky. It's just how the cookie crumbles. It couldn't be more random with Gleam. But it is a part of the stream that we call this or that. I'm going to put up 2 options on the screen. You're going to pick this one or that one. And then type your answer in the chat. And then you may explain. Please explain your reasoning. But don't say both. Don't say neither. And especially, do not say an alternative answer. Don't you dare do it. And we'll play a little tunage while we pick and have slight debates. All right? A little tunage and a little bit of debates here. Okay. First one. If you had the option of having an AI assistant, like a robot that was AI powered, or an actual human assistant, they schedule your meetings, they get your lunch, they clean the house. Which one would you rather have that's with you all the time? An AI assistant or a human assistant? Put your answers in the chat.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. TanZy bid it, here to banish all your bid fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. Growing bid strong like the mightiest creature.
Keith, you can do whatever you want, man. No rules. The poll's in the chat, guys. Click it.
First step, patience gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the bids compete. We united in the bid brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With
That's odd, Howard.
knowledge, we shine so bright.
You guys are wild.
Keep the tangles at bay. Shape it like a champ every single day. Watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand. Strutting your beard game like you planned. Brothers in the mirror, checking that style. Together we learn, go the extra mile. TanZy be our guide, keeping it real. Every nook and cranny beard appeal. From
get those answers in, guys.
Got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here. With TanZy leading, we conquer the year.
All right. This one was a pretty big landslide, but I was just curious and wanted to hear some reasons. I'm also with you on the human assistant. I think it'll get to a point where I'll consider the AI one, but I'm just not there yet. So I'm on the human assistant as well. All right, next one. Ooh, okay. And please think before you answer here. When you pull up an app, when you pull up a website, it says things along the lines of, can this app track? And the idea is if they track what you're doing, I'm not getting into conspiracy stuff, you get personalized ads. So ads for things that you're interested in, you get coupons, you get new products, right? Like I have on Cove shorts right now, COVE. It came from a personalized ad for me. Sam bought them, love them. Do you like that, or do you want no tracking? I'll find my own stuff. Do not give me any of that stuff there. Personalized ads or no tracking. Poll is in the chat. You know where it's at. Hey, yo, Nate's got a good point. Hey, sell me what I need. Want it without me having to go search. Yes, please. I know that may sound weird, but here we are. Yeah, I got the Camel Boys on. I got the real tree camo collab. And these shorts are fire. The zipper pockets, 5-inch seams. Put your answers in the chat, guys. Emo. Hey. Emo. Back in the stream. What did he mean? click the giveaway. Hey. Yes, sir. You know it, Andrew. Hey. Okay. Closer, but still a landslide victory for no tracking. I'm one of the rare ones, guys, but in many situations, I do like the tracking. I have found incredible items. I've gotten great deals and discounts and sales. I understand people worry about their privacy and what everybody's following and stuff. I don't. I'll be honest. I don't. It's not an issue to me. I can fully respect and understand why you would not want the tracking and you guys are against it. Hey, you're not wrong. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I agree with JM in the chat. Privacy's already gone. I mean, you cannot drive anywhere without having multiple cameras on you. I mean, it's if they want info on you, they're going to get it. But that's me. And if you guys are against that, absolutely respect. No arguments, no issues here. I got you. All right, next one. Okay, content. Hours-wise, what do you consume more of? Do you spend 3 hours a day scrolling through TikTok? Do you watch live streams, which would be long form? Do you listen to podcasts, long form? Do you listen to longer videos, long form? Or are you watching vertical videos in short form, guys, would be Instagram Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts. Those would be short form. What do you, and be honest, what do you consume more of? Short form or long form? Obviously, this is a long form platform, so it's a little bit biased, but I was having this discussion this weekend, and it was 50-50. More of the moms were short form, more of the dads were long form. The kids were more short form. So it just depends. Which one do you do more of? All right? Poll coming up in 17 seconds. All right, put your answers in the chat. And it could do with your attention span. I go ad-free too, Ralph. Put those answers in the chat, everybody. Let's go ahead and end this one. All right, another pretty big victory. 3/4 of the stream, exactly our long form. 25%, 1/4 our short form. I'm also long form, but I do have the exact opposite experience of somebody. Joe said long form at night, shorts while on the clock. I am short at night and then long form during the day. During the day, I watch documentaries, listen to podcasts, do like long form videos, watch my things. At night, when I'm trying to calm down and relax and enjoy myself, it's short form. And then during the day, if I go short form, it's for quick mental breaks. In between a video, in between research, I'll watch motivational videos and I'll watch silly videos. Those are kind of my main two things, motivational and silly videos. And so, yeah, I'm almost the exact opposite of that experience. All right. I think we have 3 more, guys. 3 more, and then we're getting close to getting you out of here. My milkshake brings on a boys to the... All right, milkshake or slushy? You can only keep one type for the rest of your life. You can only keep one type for the rest of your life. Milkshake or slushy? What you going with? Put it in the chat. See, I am open-minded as I see your guys' chat out there, so I wanted to look it up, and I did milkshake with the space or milkshake one word, and it says both milkshake and milk space shake are correct and interchangeable. However, one word is the standard and most widely accepted spelling in modern English. So, this would be a situation where if you said, Dan, you should not have a space there, I would say, you know what? It does sound like you are correct, according to Merriam-Webster, that it should be one word. Now, my use of it is fine, but it does seem like I could have been wrong there, and I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that, admitting that was probably my bad. I should have used one word on that one. Okay. Got that one? All right, let's go ahead and end this one. Milkshake one, as it should have. I'm a milkshake guy myself, even if I can't spell it correctly. But yeah. And so you can milk a shake, but you can't shake your milk or it will become butter. Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. All right. Is this the last one here? Nope, we got one more after this. Do you interact more with an online community or a local community? Meaning, some of you have spent almost 3 hours with us tonight. Do you spend 3 hours with your buddies? Do you go to a group? Do you have a local thing you do? Or is it more online? Which one do you personally interact with more? And I'm not talking about work. I'm not talking about your neighbor. I'm talking about you choose to go interact with these people. Not proximity. You choose to go interact with these people. Online or local? Put your answers in the chat. Talking about community here. Yeah, work is not a community. Work is a forced situation. Okay, closer on this one. 2/3 of the chat said online. 1/3 said local community. Mine is actually online too. Now, I'm a very personable person. I don't mind interacting in person. I would say soccer is my biggest community, but it's not something that I just choose and go pick them. It's kind of with my kids and the family and stuff. I don't go hang out with a group of buddies. I don't go to the bar. I don't have that. It's this community online, and it's my only community that I choose to spend my time with. 100%. All right, last one, you guys. Be honest here. When you open up your emails, do you end the day with all emails read, or do you have many unread? Do you have a number next to your inbox? Which type of person are you? all emails read or many unread, and you will always have a notification that you have emails. Put your answer in the chat. I'll get a poll going. Get those answers out there, guys. 10,000? Goodness. Thousands? So many? Wow. I agree, Miles. It's a close one. Get your vote in. Get your vote in, people. Let's go. Everybody. Come on. Come on. Goodness, Sean. Hey. Okay. Closest one of the night. The majority said many unread. I am an all emails read guy. Work emails, personal emails. I do not like notifications. My texts are always clear. My messages are always clear. As I get them, I read them. I delete them. I do whatever I need to. I do not sit with emails unread. It's not my thing at all. Not at all, man. I got to go through those. All right, final question before the final giveaway of the night. What was the highlight of your weekend? Mine was watching Maddox play soccer at a crazy high level with my entire family. Sam, Violet, Jackson, and Maddox. Just we've gotten to a point with his soccer where it used to be he'd have an incredible game, and I'm like, oh, man, I wish a scout was there, or I wish this coach was there. I wish I had this video and that video. To now, it's quite literally just every game. I don't care who they're playing. I don't care the situation. I don't care what happened the night before, the morning of. I don't care the conditions on the field, his teammate. Every game, he's world class. My sister and her husband came to the game. It was their first time seeing him play in person, especially in the last year. And their biggest takeaway is they walked away. They said, Maddox looked like a professional out there. Her husband played high school soccer. They're watching the World Cup intently. And her biggest takeaway was he looks like a professional soccer player out there. And I agree. Actually agree. So that was the highlight of my weekend, man. I just love watching him play. I love watching him do what he loves. It's just such a cool experience as a dad. Those of you that are loading as a father, buckle up, man. It's a fun ride. It's exhausting. It's frustrating. But holy crap, how can you find that feeling anywhere else? You can't. It's incredible. Incredible feeling. And so that was definitely the highlight of my weekend. All right, guys, keep your answers coming if you have not already. But let's do the final giveaway of the night and do a massive shout out to Sean for dropping these giveaways, making amazing products, doing one heck of a deal tonight, you guys. $100 gift card. If you have not signed up, do it right now. Don't wait. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds, and then we're going to try to get you guys out of here by midnight so I don't have to say Happy Tuesday yet. You saw a humpback in the wild? Let's go. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. First home run. Dang, Emo. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Emo, I do have to say that Seattle was bad vibes for the U.S. men's national team. My goodness gracious. Our 2 losses both happened there. All right. Do we have the $100 winner? Steve Bridges. Come on down. Steve, are you out there? Drop a comment to claim your victory. To claim your victory. Where's that axe-wielding madman? Emo, I'm still haven't fully talked about it yet, man. Still haven't fully talked about it. Emo, if you've not caught some of my... Hey, he won. Congrats. Emo, if you've not caught some of my clips from my son playing soccer, please, man, reach out. I got to somehow, some way send you some. Dude's on an absolute warpath. Columbus Crew, Pre-Academy, Liverpool Actual Academy. That's his club now. He's just going off, man. He's going absolutely off. It's so dang fun. So fun. Congrats, Steve. You won a $100 gift card, man. So cool. Congratulations. Shout out to Dan, Ari, Robert, and Steve. Gosh, dang it. I forgot to put the last person, too. Dan, Ari, Robert. Oh, Karen, of course. We know Karen. All right, you guys. I'm going to get out of here. Today was a crazy day for me, but how can you get a better night than ending with you guys, ending with this stream, having so much fun, always dropping food for thought, always dropping some perspective. Such a good time, you guys. We will be live on Thursday for Beard Advice Live, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you guys there. Happy Tuesday. I hope in 12 hours to see you guys on the Johnny Ray YouTube channel at noon. And then at 2 p.m. Eastern, the Congruity 360 YouTube channel for a tech live stream with Nick from the formerly Dr. Nick's. All right, guys, check out 8-Bit. I'm going to get out of here and try to get some sleep. My name is TanZy Bearded. Please stay bearded. Wait up. Stay positive. And just for the live stream community, love you guys. Good night.